I
That
do
nigga-
trees underneath palm trees. Okay,
Praz hopped out of the back of a 300Z, if I'm not mistaken. He was laying in the trunk of a 300Z, and then he popped out and said, "A battle ain't a battle, cause a battle ain't a battle if the snake doesn't rattle." I said, "I can't fuck with this nigga. Get the fuck out."
Yo, listen, he was a better actor than he was a rapper.
Yeah, he's not a very good actor either.
I can't fuck with this nigga, man.
Nah, Turn Up did numbers. Turn Up did numbers. The movie with him and Ja Rule, it did numbers.
Yeah, it did.
I don't know about that other movie he did. That wasn't too great, but you know.
Oh man.
Every actor's gotta get their one shine.
Yeah, you right. But shit, man, let's get ready to get up out of here. My bladder's full. I gotta go use the restroom.
How many shots you did, brother?
How many shots I did?
6.
How many shots you did tonight?
6 shots.
6.
Yeah. 7,
Six?
6, 7, 6, about 6, 7, something like that.
6, 7.
Did he tell y'all about Did he tell you about the 3 he took before the show?
Uh-oh.
You know what, Bees? You talk. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
I think he was already 3 in too.
Wow. So he did 10. So he almost beat his record tonight.
No, I think he did. I think he was already like on 3 or 4 by the time he started. Maybe that's when we
Wow.
were already talking. Yeah, we already had him on. But yeah, I think he went up to like 7 tonight.
I know when I normally talk to him before the show, he's at least 2 in.
At least. Minimum.
Yes.
This is getting who's truth.
But that's his thing. That's his thing. His little that's his charge before the show.
Right.
Get focused.
Yeah. I got this.
I'm gonna come in there.
This is
You
my
know,
crib.
because the voice is not as deep as Joe Budden, so he gotta do a little bit.
Oh man. He gonna record. He gonna play the track.
Good night, Leslie.
Oh man,
Oh,
that's
man.
too funny.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's what
So
it seemed like
Bees,
y'all had
other
a
than
good-
bartending, like what else do you do? Are you like, what do you do? You host? What else?
I'm a Renaissance man. I got a bunch of jobs. I ain't Jamaican, but I got a bunch of jobs.
You do a lot.
You know,
I feel
yeah,
you.
I have Sip and Serve. That's me and my my woman, my wife, my lady. We
Your
have Sip
life
and Serve.
partner.
My life partner, yes.
Yeah.
We have Sip and Serve. Say hi to the people, babe.
Hey,
Hello.
wifey.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
We have Sip and Serve Unlimited, which is we supply waiters and bartenders and stuff like that. So we have grill chefs too. So like if you want to have an event,
Mm-hmm.
we show up, you don't do nothing. You enjoy your event.
Sip and serve.
Okay, I'm back.
Then I have Punch World Bees. That's my my little cocktail business. And I also have Unforgettable Greatness. We haven't put no clothing out yet, but I say by
In the works.
yeah, we in the works. We in the works. We ain't gonna even give no dates. We in the works.
In the works.
And then I have a regular job, regular 9 to 5.
Yo, I think that's all of us. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody is so busy nowadays. We all got our own things going on right now.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's a good thing for people, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I think the pandemic like changed a lot of people's way of living, but also seeing how strong should you really go with your hustle.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not one in here.
Sound like you're looking for weed or a blunt or something.
For a lighter.
Something for weed or a blunt. And I realized that
yeah.
I need to come up with a segment where I can use the restroom while something's going on.
It's fine. You can do what you're doing. I wasn't trying to have you interrupt. I'll look for
You could call it the break.
The break, right?
The break. Mm-hmm.
Can't the break.
No, that's what's up, though.
I appreciate you joining us, though, Shay. I know I told you earlier. I know when I spoke with you, I said maybe like an hour and a half, or some shit like that.
Yeah, I've been bamboozled.
I apologize. I apologize.
No, I've had a great time.
Well, I'm glad you had a good
me.
time. I'm glad you had a good time, and you're not too mad at me for holding you over. I hope we didn't keep you from doing anything this evening.
Nah.
Okay.
I went ahead and followed you, by the way.
Like that.
What's that?
I went ahead and followed Shay, so I could hear someone.
You are now tuned into Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib.
What's good in 10 pretty people? Tuesday night. My name is Khary. This is my crib. And I invite you into my home for another evening of the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. We got a good show for y'all tonight. We got some interesting news we're going to be going over. We got a really interesting topic we're going to be getting into. I want y'all to actually think about it. The topic for the evening is, can you regain trust? We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be getting into that a little bit later. We're going to have the phone lines open. Listen, make sure I'm hitting the right buttons over here. No, I'm not hitting the right buttons. I'm hitting the right buttons now. We're going to have the phone lines open. You can see it below me, 813-559-3339, or you can email us at kharyscrib@gmail.com to just give us your thoughts on what you think about what we're talking about this evening and shit like that. So the phone lines are already open. I just opened them up. Actually, I just turned them on because the past couple of weeks I've been forgetting about actually doing that. But I did it tonight, you know what I'm saying? I'm joined by my homeboy, Bees Buddha. How you doing, Bees? What's going on with you, brother? How you feeling, man?
Brother, you know I can't complain. You know we live in life. Always well, always swell.
That's what's up. That's what's up. How was your weekend, though? How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun?
Weekend was awesome. Very busy weekend, you know. Had a lot of parties booked this weekend, so.
Oh, so you was working. You was on the grind, hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Fine. I'm over here on my road.
I was riding this weekend, Then, it don't stop. I got more coming up this weekend, so it's like.
Shit, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, we missed you on Friday, even though you joined us at the end and shit like that.
Yeah, I was happy that I could even get that little bit in,
It was fun because you definitely came in and gave us a different viewpoint on what we was talking about and shit like that. What was we talking about? We was talking about are people single by choice or if they're single on purpose? And you definitely threw in a nice perspective in there and shit like that. Oh, before I forget, what's up to all my house guests over here in the chat, man? You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm definitely not going to forget y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make me do this week after week after week after week after week after week. I'm not gonna stop because y'all motivate me to keep going and keep doing what I'm doing and continuing this thing here we got going on called Khary's Crib. And I enjoy this, man. You know what I'm saying? So what's up to all my house guests in the chat? I appreciate y'all tuning in and joining us every motherfucking episode, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really motherfucking motivate me. Oh, and we also have a third co-host this evening. You know? We have the lovely and beautiful Herbal Goddess joining us this evening, who's telling the people thank you for, I think, getting her food. You know?
Oh, damn. My bad, y'all. I didn't know I was off mute. Hey.
So we do have the lovely Herbal Goddess joining us this evening. Tati, you know?
Hey, guys. How are you?
Doing good. We're doing good. You get your food over there?
I'm sorry?
How you doing?
So you get your
I'm
food over there?
good. I'm over here at Longhorn. They got me fucked up, y'all.
How they got you fucked up? What they did?
Cause I called before I even left the house, and they like, got me on hold. They done picked up the phone 3 times and was like, we'll get the to-go specialist on the phone. And then somebody else pick up, hey, thank you for calling Longhorn. Oh, to go, we'll get the specialist, whatever. So they picked up the phone 3 times, and I done pulled up and walked in on hold. When I got in to say I'm, doing it to go, that's when they picked up the phone. I'm like, okay, fuck y'all, just take my order, please. And they were being super rude. The guy didn't even like hand me my change. He like, kind of put it on the counter. I just left that shit right there.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all.
Now, my favorite dish from Longhorn is the Parmesan crusted chicken. This sounds like an ad for Longhorn, don't it? It's not. It's not an ad for Longhorn. My favorite dish is the Parmesan crusted chicken, and I have learned how to make the Parmesan crusted chicken. That should be good. I gave it to my son the other day. He was like, "Yo, Dad, this tastes just like the restaurant." I was like, "Yeah." What's that?
Yeah.
I'm about to bust your bubble though. Dave and Buster's got the same Parmesan crusted chicken.
Oh, really?
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they? I've never been. I never. Well, I've. Okay, I tell you what. If I was to look on the Dave and Buster's menu and I saw Parmesan crusted chicken, I probably would not think it was going to be the best Parmesan crusted chicken.
Nah, Dave and Buster's is like a big business now. It's like big. They got like good food, like the bowling alley and like Applebee's. Kind of like, that type of food to me. I haven't been yet though.
Dave and Buster's got a menu, like they got a book. It ain't like you go in there, you think you look at a little plate, a little.
So they have a
menu or something. You on phone. You want to turn some pages, bro.
So they have a menu.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
They have a menu so big it's gonna take me about 30 minutes to decide what I want to eat.
Nah, I ain't saying that.
Okay.
But
a one-page menu takes me about 15 minutes.
Take you 10 minutes.
A one-page menu takes me about 15 minutes.
They got drinks, they got appetizers, like they got like 2 pages of appetizers, shit like that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take 30 minutes to order with 2 pages of appetizers.
I heard Dave and Buster's has a good little $20 deal on Thursday.
Yeah.
I might have to check them out on a Thursday. I like
might
being
be the
cheap
move
sometimes.
this weekend, this Thursday.
Yeah, I like being cheap sometimes,
Yo, go play a little video games and.
Oh yeah, that's the vibe right there. You get to see how competitive people are. Imagine going on a date to Dave and Buster's and the girl just mad aggressive.
That would be interesting.
That would be very competitive.
I don't think I ever had a woman beat me at a game. So that would be interesting if she beat me at a game.
People be captured.
Then I didn't let her win.
Listen, today's are gamers, Joe. There's a lot of females that are gamers, like in this video game world.
I know there's a lot of live streams out there of people playing video games, and a lot of them are women. But I tell you what, a lot of men be hating on them though. You know why they be hating on them?
Of course, they don't like getting beat by girls.
No, it's not that. Well, yes, they are getting beat by girls, but not necessarily in the sense of they're winning the game. A lot of men are hating on women streamers because a lot of men be watching them because they be chilling there playing games in like lingerie and shit sometimes, and niggas be hating on that shit because they be getting mad streams and they feel like people be watching them not necessarily because of the games and the content, but more of her content of her.
Use what you got.
Yo, listen.
That's how I feel.
Maybe you should play in lingerie too.
That's how
girls
I feel.
gaming right now. I got a little gimmick that I run with my niece because she plays 2K. And she plays 2K. You understand what I'm saying? So I'll take her with me to your house and act like what you call it, like, and then you think you high, I'll put the money up.
Yeah, got you.
Listen, I used to spank dudes' ass in 2K, like. And because you're a girl, they think that you can't play.
That is sweet.
So I just let them. I've done that in 2K. I've played that. I've done that in Spades. I've done that in pool. Like dudes and when you assume that I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just gonna allow you to assume that. and just and then spank their ass, and then they be just hurt because it's coming from a woman. Spank your ass. That's your bad.
Now, do you think maybe some of these men might have let you win because they wanted to get your sympathy for beating them, and then maybe you might give them your phone number for a rematch?
No, men always love to make it seem like they're letting you win, and then they get real serious, and then you spank their ass, and then they'll say some shit like, "Oh, I let you win." Oh, you know, that helps their ego. Okay, I'll spank your ass, and you still not getting my number.
Now, what if they beat you? They say, "All right, I beat you. Now, can I get your number?"
No, I can take a loss, but you ain't get my number.
So them beating you wouldn't
then
impress
I pull
you
my
neither?
Card.
That wouldn't impress you neither. Them beating you.
Look. Then I pull my card. I'm a woman. You just beat me. No, you can't get my number.
You were supposed to beat me, nigga. Oh shit. She used the woman card on both sides. How that works? She used the woman card on both sides. Oh shit. I was on my Facebook today, and does anybody have any baby mama drama? You got any baby mama drama, Bees? You got any baby mama drama?
Yeah, no.
I don't have no baby. You said yeah, no. I don't have no baby mama drama.
I used to, but you know, she's 20 now, so I don't have to deal with that shit.
Got you. Well, one of mine is still under 18, so I don't have no baby mama drama. Why I gotta say it like that, like baby mama drama? And I asked that because, do you think you're in any baby mama drama, Tati?
No, me and my daughter's dad have an amazing, I won't say amazing, like it's the greatest ever, but we have a good co-parenting relationship. We don't give each other drama. Like, we don't, sometimes baby moms, baby dads be hunching on the side. We don't do none of that. We don't argue. We don't be in each other's business. Like, literally, we just talk about our daughter, and that's it.
Got you.
Ain't no child support, like, involved,
That's dope.
I let him do his thing. I do my thing.
It's dope,
he get her every other weekend, so we just kind of share that.
It's dope.
I like it like that.
Yeah, I think it's dope when people can work things out and not have no child support and be able to work with each other for the kids' sake and shit without the government telling you what you're supposed to do. I think that's dope. So I definitely had to throw the air horns for that.
I mean, that type of thing is tricky though. Like, so me and her dad, I'm a laid back person. I'm pretty chill. As long as you being a dad, my daughter loves her dad. As long as you're doing your job, I have no issues with that. You don't need to pay me. If we going half and half, we don't really go, split the time with her equally. But he does get her like every other weekend, for like 3-4 days. Okay. So that helps out. So I wouldn't want you to pay me child support. Just take care of her when she with you. I'll take care of her when she with me. You cool with that? I'm cool with that. I think sometimes the child support thing comes in when feelings are still involved, when people are greedy, when people are bitter, and when you just can't kind of grow up for the kid. And then sometimes men do things too, but I think it's it depends on the situation. Sometimes it's the women.
What was that?
Yeah, sometimes it's the women too.
Yeah, it could be either side. It could be either side,
Yeah, it depends on the situation.
It'd be a toxic baby mother. Not a toxic, what you call it? Some baby mothers be toxic because of their friends.
Now when you say toxic,
shit takes so much energy though.
When you say toxic, what do you mean? What's toxic?
Like, all right, boom. All situations don't need child support. There's some situations that do need child support. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But all situations don't need child support. And half the time, it be a nigga that's doing the right thing for his child that the baby mother so bitter that he gotta put the nigga on child support. That's some fucked up shit, yo.
Sometimes that should be wild. People be bitter sometimes. Sometimes, people can't grow up and let go and just realize that sometimes you grow out of people. But I have seen situations where, dudes will like act like they take care of their kids and they're the best dad ever, but they really giving their daughters or their kids mom like they stressing her the fuck out behind closed doors, and she's just like, you know what?
Don't do that.
I'm gonna put your ass on child support. I ain't even gonna deal with it. I'm gonna let the government deal with it. I don't blame that either, but I don't think every man deserves to be on child support.
Right.
Don't think so.
I think my baby mom's, my kid's mother. I don't like saying baby moms. I only said that because, and we totally got into something I really wasn't trying to get into. And the reason why I asked if you had baby mama drama was because I was on my Facebook today, and some girl said that she had went for a second job, and at the end of the interview, the interviewer asked her if she had any baby mama drama.
Oh, I saw that.
At the same
That's
time,
so very inappropriate.
That's super inappropriate and disrespectful.
Coming up here acting up.
Yeah, I would have definitely. I'm curious to know what she said to her, because I would have definitely reported her ass. Like, that is none of your business. That's very inappropriate.
Yeah, that definitely is inappropriate. I've seen people respond saying, "Yo, she should report that person. She should definitely leave a review, some type of shit like that." I was just like, "Damn, that's kind of crazy. I've never seen that before." You know?
Definitely know you don't want to work there.
Oh shit, my son got fucking Discord running over here. What the fuck, yo?
Wayne said not that she said hunching. She said hunching on the side.
Yeah, you see them comments over there?
That's what y'all be doing. Y'all be hunching on the side. Y'all got sneaky link? Oh, I know bees don't have a sneaky link.
No, I don't have no sneaky link. Actually, I do have a sneaky link.
Oh, no, I got no sneaky link.
I do have a sneaky
his sneaky link in the house. Where's she at?
No, my sneaky link. Your sneaky link. His sneaky link is his wife.
Conducting business right now.
You know,
She's conducting business right now.
Okay. Conducting business.
A woman like a Jamaican. She got 1,000 jobs. 1,000 jobs.
You gotta be specific, because when you're on a live stream and you say, "Yeah, she's conducting business right now," when it's silent in the background, that can mean she's actually.
She got 1,000 jobs. My woman is a virtual. She has a business, a virtual assistant business.
Okay, I was gonna say she's handling business right now. Could just sound like she's taking the shit. I'm just saying.
No, I
did not think that.
She's dropping another in the mailbox.
I did not think that at all. You would not even put her out there like that.
I'm joking. I'm just making jokes. I'm just trying to be funny. You know, I'm not sure how good I would be as a comedian. I don't know. I was saying something though. I forgot what I was saying. Probably not important, huh?
What's the first topic?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, also, I have one other question. Patreon or OnlyFans? I posted this on my Facebook today. This was just a question, an open question. Patreon or OnlyFans?
What are you doing on it?
Now, does it matter?
Yeah.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was going to be making videos showing people how to do things on the internet. Pretty much like my first video was going to be how can people make their own website for their own business with WordPress, you know? And it would show people how they can create their own website, and it'll only cost them about $20. You know, and they can.
You said that to me.
You know, they can sell.
Patreon would be better for that.
What's that?
Because Sip and Serve website.
Yeah, yeah. I showed you one of my early versions of doing that, Bees. You know, but now I was thinking maybe OnlyFans, because Patreon is like you have to pay at levels. You can create levels, so I can create. Okay,
but that would be perfect.
For $5 you can get this shit. For $10 you can get this. For $20 you can get that. Right? OnlyFans is kind of like, I think I've never actually used OnlyFans. I've never used it. I've only looked at their website to see how it actually works. But you can actually just pay for specific content. So you can go to somebody's page and say, you know what? I either want to be a member or I want to buy this specific piece of content.
Well, I was saying Patreon because I've had an OnlyFans. And what they do is yes, people subscribe, like they pay the subscription fee and they can send you tips and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But not only do you only get your money, like I believe it was like once, I want to say once a month. I can't remember. It's either like bi-weekly or once a month, something like that. Okay. And probably bi-weekly. Huh?
That you can cash out?
Yeah, that you can cash out. And then not only that, but they take a big percentage of what you make. So say someone sends you, somebody subscribes for $25. Mm-hmm. They're going to take $5 to $8. Say someone sends you a $15 tip, you're only going to get about 11. So okay. I would say Patreon, because not only would they have to pay that subscription fee, but it's good that they pay the subscription fee at tiers. That way you can do basic stuff, like you were saying, basic stuff at the low level, and you don't really have to, what was I saying? So, my bad. OnlyFans, you would just be putting the content out there, and all of your videos, everyone that's subscribed can see. If you do the tiers, you don't have to really regulate that yourself. The website kind of does it for you. And they don't take, many fees from you.
Okay.
Either.
So
I think that would be dope.
So I can kind of do like, for the $5 tier, you can get the first video in the series, but for the rest of the series, you got to do the $10 tier.
And you can keep going and do more tiers. I know a lot of people that use it for like personal training and stuff like that, personal training videos, cooking videos and stuff like that.
Okay. Ooh, maybe I could start doing cooking videos too. I started cooking. I bought a cast iron pan.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially. Cooking with Khary. It kind of got a ring to it. Cooking with Khary. For the $25 tier, you can get Cooking with Khary. What you think? Think people will like fuck with that?
Yeah, who's trying to work with?
I don't know. Marcos over here in the chat says, yo, Patreon. However the fuck it's spelled. People on OnlyFans trying to rub one out. Now, you said you had an OnlyFans.
That's what she said.
That's a man. That's a man.
I
Coach,
like
Marco.
Cheryl.
Well, that wasn't Cheryl. That was Coast. That was Marcos.
Marcos.
Oh, okay.
But Cheryl,
people do a lot on OnlyFans. Like I saw DJ Khaled and somebody else was like putting their music out on OnlyFans too.
DJ Khaled and Fat Joe have an OnlyFans.
Yeah, but it's not for like, nasty stuff.
Yeah, it's not for nasty
So
shit.
people use it for both, but I think OnlyFans is played out. I ain't even going on the website because I don't want to see anybody, naked. So let me you can get all that stuff on Twitter now.
Let me ask. So what kind of content did you have on OnlyFans?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Huh? Hello?
Is that your business? Was just like
I was just asking.
See, it's not your business for real.
Okay.
No,
all right. No,
I only had like things that I would put on my close friends. So like on my Instagram, people would like sometimes people would cash out me when I post stuff. So the things that I put on my close friends, I just started putting on OnlyFans. But it wasn't like no naked shit or no nasty shit like that, because I don't get down like that.
Okay.
So it was like little sexy videos or whatever.
I was just asking.
Yeah,
I was just
little sexy videos. You ain't gonna see too much, but
all right. So
it was fine.
So you're not doing what OnlyFans. Let me rephrase that. You weren't doing what people think about OnlyFans people doing.
I was, but I wasn't. It was definitely sexy videos, but it wasn't, me having sex on camera. It wasn't me like playing with myself. It was more just like sexy shit that I would post on my close friends, that I didn't want everybody to see.
Right.
So it's kind of like an extension of my close friends. And I made money, like, OnlyFans was a very lucrative thing. But I didn't like that they was taking my money. I'm like, damn, I could pimp myself. Really, I don't need y'all to take a percentage.
You felt like they was your pimp. You felt like they was.
Yeah, I felt like I was getting pimped. I ain't like that. I didn't like that.
Okay. All right. Let me update this title.
Male or female in this lifetime, We all gonna get pimped. Male or female. In this lifetime, we all gonna get pimped.
By somebody, right? By somebody or something.
By somebody.
Man,
You know what
what?
I mean? Sometimes you just gotta learn to be a good hoe.
I want to be a hoe for myself if that's what I'm gonna do.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I want to pimp myself if I'm gonna do it. I don't need if I'm doing that. You know what? I saw this on Facebook. I'm gonna just say it. Somebody said y'all bitches is dumb because y'all need a pimp to sell y'all own Gucci. And I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, not dumb, but I agree to an extent.
That was a bit crazy. That was.
I don't need no help if I'm gonna do that.
That was a bit. Well, okay, when I was younger, when I didn't really understand the pimp and hoe game, I really thought like it was like a split or some sort.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I found out that pimps were keeping all the money.
Yeah, that's
wild.
Like,
oh,
these girls didn't need no help though.
I was like, wait,
doing that.
Exactly. I was like, yo, they don't need help selling their bodies, but
they don't. That's a scam. It's a scam, sis.
They needed protection from the other pimps. You know?
Nah, I don't even think that.
Okay.
I do.
How many times you go to the club? Well, not you, but how many times do you think that women go to the club and meet random men? I'm pretty sure they can do that on their own. They don't need a pimp.
Right.
They don't need.
But
none of that.
Well, you also gotta see. It's not.
But if you, there's a difference between
all
a woman that
hoes,
makes money selling. All hoes don't be on the corner. Is my point.
Right, but all hoes also don't be in the club. The hoes that got
corner,
pimps.
maybe you need protection.
Right. Those are and that's how pimping came about, because the hoes wasn't in the clubs. They was on the corners. They was on the corners because they was out there just waiting for motherfuckers to roll up, and men knew specific areas to go to find hoes.
And that's the problem within itself.
You know? Now, if there are women out here in the clubs just randomly selling a pussy, going out to the clubs talking about, yo, we got pussy for sale, and they got pimps, now they are fucking bugging. You know?
Yeah,
but also,
listen, I know.
But at the same time, they're pimps in clubs as well. They're pimps in the clubs as well nowadays.
Yeah,
they're gonna adapt.
How does a pimp get a woman to stand outside in 15 degree weather in a thong? I've been trying to figure that shit out.
He gains her trust and beats her ass. And also, but also you got to remember, they're taking all the money. So now they rely on the pimp. You know? So now they rely on the pimp to survive. The pimp is taking all the money and then giving them just enough money to live, to eat.
This ain't piece of delivery you don't get a product.
To do their nails and to look good to sell more pussy.
All pimps ain't gorilla pimps.
Not all pimps, no. But a lot of times the pimps that aren't gorilla pimps, a lot of times the pimps that aren't gorilla pimps, what's going on over there? What the fuck? They shooting niggas up right now? What's going on? You in New York. You see, that's the background you get when you in New York. You know?
Yeah. Who knows?
It sound like 10 niggas was just shot down the block from you.
He said, who knows? Who knows?
But also, the ones that aren't gorilla pimps usually have girls that used to be with gorilla pimps. You know? So
wait, what are you saying?
Bees has said something about there's not always gorilla pimps. Now, gorilla pimps is a very aggressive pimp that would like really beat a woman and things like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what he means by gorilla pimps. Now, there are definitely pimps that aren't gorilla, and a lot of women that are with them used to be with a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? So he might not treat her like shit. He just treats her like shit. You know?
I don't know. I ain't never been a hoe before, so I can't really say for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I'm just,
a lot of, I get it with some of these niggas, like, because she's high on dope and she fuck with all types of drugs, and that's what it really be. On the low, a lot of pimps be drug dealers, and they just got women that they send out there to get money to buy the drugs from them. I swear to God.
Yo, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? So back in the days, right? I had went to damn, what fucking club? I think I went to Wedge Hall or some shit on Hunts Point back in the day.
Okay.
Some strip club, right? And there was this nigga in there that me and him was in the same junior high class. Right? Me and him was in the same class. We was cool in class and shit. But I ain't seen the nigga since like 6th grade, right? Right? I see the nigga since like 6th grade. I don't know what the fuck type of shit the nigga on. But I see the nigga in the club, right? Me in the strip club and shit. And I'm looking at the nigga. This nigga iced out and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got his arm around 2 bitches and shit. I'm looking at the nigga. Nigga looking at me and shit. I'm looking at this nigga. I'm like, yo, I know this nigga. Then just hits me. And I'm like, yo, Fonz. This nigga like dropped his arms off the bitches like, yo, how the fuck does this nigga know my name? Right? Because nobody has called him by his name. Everybody has called him Ice for like years. Right? So he's like, yo, I know you, but I don't know how I know you. But how the fuck do you know my name? You know? And you know, D, that's he's I think he's in a wheelchair now from our hood. You know what I'm talking about? He used to drive like the night. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Kelly G?
Tall dude. He's
Kelly.
Yeah, that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He knew the nigga, right? So he knew the nigga. He was like, yo, you know Ice? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yo, he's like the biggest pimp out here, nigga. You know? And I'm just like, yo, it's just mad fun. I'm just calling this nigga out by his government. You know what I'm saying? In a club and shit, niggas like, yo, I know you, but how the fuck do I know you? Because, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, the nigga was like the mad pimp out there and shit, like, but the nigga don't seem like the pimp. But when I was young, I was like, yo, in 6th grade, this nigga used to rock the turtleneck, but he used to have like the small rope chain outside his shirt. You know what I'm saying? And in 6th grade, you're like, yo, why this nigga got a gold chain in 6th grade, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Now the shit all connects, yo. That nigga was probably raised by pimps, yo.
Early?
That nigga was probably raised by pimps, yo. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was from like that Hunts Point area. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
And he probably figured out the smooth way to do it.
Yeah, yo. He was always a cool
crazy.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? We got into a fight in 6th grade one time, but you know what I'm saying? It was like a tie, but nothing serious.
People are still getting pimped nowadays. I know a girl, she's an escort, and she has people that fly her out and shit, but she got one specific dude that like he flies her out, I guess, but he has another girl that he like takes care of. She said, like, you know, like this other girl, he has like pays for her condo, bought her a car, all this stuff, and he just be flying her out and giving her like, you know, a few hundred or whatever. But she said that he also charges her to like introduce her to like, you know, dudes with money or whatever. So he takes a percentage. I'm like, what?
So it's a lot of pimping going on. This is like a pimp triangle.
Yeah.
Right, like what's this? Like this is just modern day pimping going on Twitter and OnlyFans, pretty much.
Yeah. They running to Phil Jackson. Somebody running to Phil Jackson.
They just finding ways to get pimped now.
You broke up a little bit.
What happened to the whole independent thing? I think you can still Gucci by yourself, so you don't need no help.
I tell you what, one of my friends used to drive hoes around, right? Now, like, and he started driving around because he used to fuck with the hoe, right? One of the hoes, he used to fuck with her. And she was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You can make some money, you drive me around. He was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? No problem. He stopped fucking with the hoe, you know, because he was like, yo, if you got the money, you could get her. He was like, yo, it don't anybody. He was like, yo, the people I was dropping her off to see, He was like, yo, I was shocked. He was like, yo, I thought she was a hoe with standards. Nah, nigga, she was a hoe that wanted money. So anybody that had the money could pretty much fuck. And he said he pretty much stopped fucking with hoes because of that. I was like, nigga, I could have told you that. I never fucked with a hoe simply because that's my thought process. Anybody with money can fuck her. You know?
Okay, listen. Anytime a guy says that I don't fuck with hoes, I automatically do not believe him. Like,
why is that?
I don't know what that's about, but I don't be believing none of that shit.
Why don't you believe a man that says he doesn't fuck hoes?
Okay, so here's my thought process.
Okay, let's see.
And I'm gonna just go out and I'm gonna say it's not all men because I hate generalizing everybody. But when sometimes you hear, can you hear me? Am I breaking up?
No, we can hear you perfectly.
Okay. Sometimes you hear men say things like, "Oh, they have standards. You know, they don't fuck hoes. They dick has standards, all that type of shit, right?" Now, but then let's say you start messing with a dude, and you find out he cheating with Susie, he cheating with all the hoes, right? It's like, damn, what happened to your standard? But the shit be on the low. Like, honestly, I think pussy is pussy. You gonna take what's given to you. That's how I feel about men.
I guess his morals is probably fucking everybody wrong.
Throwing pussy at him, he gonna take it. If it's offered, he gonna take it. Say it again.
For some people, I think it all depends on the circumstances.
The moral of the story is his morals is I guess he ain't fucking everybody wrong.
Man, listen, there's those that do that too. How would you know? I wouldn't know. I don't know. I just think people, you gonna take what's given to you. If it's offered, hell, I ain't asked for it, but I'm gonna take it. Free. If it's free, it's for me. I feel like that's how most men feel.
Not necessarily.
Nah.
Not necessarily.
Stop it.
All right, well, let me know something. Let me know something.
No.
I wouldn't know.
For me personally, it's not if it's free. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
I don't know, because men will really put on, like, men will really, really, really put on and be like, I don't do that. I don't, you know, and then behind closed doors, they fucking on that. Any and everybody.
I tell you what,
everybody.
There was one time in my life that I had sex with a woman that I was not attracted to at all. And I had sex with her just because it was an opportunity to have sex. I was like fucking 16 years old. You know, some girl told my homeboy that she wanted to fuck me. My homeboy hit me up. He said, yo, such and such want to fuck you. She dead ass serious. She in the pizza shop right now. And I was like, you know what? Last time I had sex was about 2 years ago. Let me go see what this about. You know? And then I went over there.
And this guy was famous for doing that type of shit too.
What's that?
I swear, this guy was famous for doing that type of shit.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that was my last time ever messing with a chick that I was not actually attracted to. You know, I was like, you know what, I tell you what, man, I was totally not attracted to her at all. You know, I said, I'm gonna try something. I went to hit her from the back. She was light skinned, and she kind of had like she was light skinned. She was light skinned, but like her ass crack was darker. You know?
Oh, she had the dark runway.
Her ass crack looked like tilapia.
Like what?
Look like tilapia. You ever look at tilapia? Tilapia has that brown.
Okay, first off, it's tilapia. Let's start there. Number one. Let's start there.
Yeah, Sashi, thank you.
Don't make him say it again, please.
I was like, what is that? I'm gonna just go with it.
I do not want to hear that. That shit don't even sound right. First off, it's tilapia. If you're gonna talk about this later, let's get it right.
Yeah, I was young.
Okay, but hold up. But Khary, you light skinned too. You don't have that issue?
I don't know. I would need somebody to tell me. Maybe I should go look in the mirror after the stream. Like,
oh no, that's wild. That's a wild image in my head that I did not need.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even get into it.
Or maybe I should just grab the phone.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I
That's
never
crazy.
actually looked. I never looked. You know.
This nigga want to know if he got a dark skin black ass line. That's it.
Listen, I'm sorry.
I do have a little bit of a tan right now, so you never know. You never know.
The mirror, you in the mirror spreading your cheeks. That's terrible.
No, I'm not in the mirror spreading my cheeks. No, I'm not doing that. That's not happening.
That's okay. Yeah, next subject. That's wild.
You know, what does that say in the chat? Khary to
Well, yeah. How am I supposed to say it?
Tilapia.
What the hell? Tilapia. That shit sound like.
What did I say?
Why were you even comfortable with your tongue
tilapia.
slapping like that in your mouth?
How did
tilapia?
You said tilapus.
I said tilapia.
Yo, you said
tilapia.
tilapus, bro.
I said tilapia. I said tilapia. Well, I am on like shot number 5, so excuse me.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. How many shots have you?
I'm on shot
I think he said tilapia in real life, though.
I say tilapia.
Oh, shit.
That's wild.
Tilapia. That's how I say it.
I know if that lady watching, she probably like, fuck you. You can't even say tilapia. Like, fuck you. I want to hear from her. I want her to call in.
Oh, man.
I want to hear her side.
Yo, but for real, though, that's a common thing with light skins.
It's just pigmentation issues.
It's dark runway.
I tell you what. I was very shocked and surprised.
Everything can be light skinned.
I was shocked and surprised. I grabbed the sheet and kind of tried to make us feel like I was feeling her booty, but I was just trying to see if anything was going to rub away. I'm sorry. I just had to test it out. I had to test it out.
Crack it up. What the hell?
I wasn't sure. I'd never seen that before. You know?
Khary, I bet she'll want to beat your ass if she could hear this right now. Like,
that's
how
why
dare you talk about business like
That's
this?
why I'm not saying her name, any type of description whatsoever, except for that.
So this lady with the dark ass crack, she just knows she has been at home knowing her.
And she probably don't know she has a dark ass crack.
Yo,
I'm sure she knows.
Unless somebody showed her a video.
Bees is like, all right.
Yeah, we in 2020. Somebody probably showed her a video. Probably.
I can't.
6.
All this.
All right. Who knows about Lil Reese being shot?
Me.
Who knows who Lil Reese is?
Okay, who is Lil Reese? Lil Reese.
What's that?
I don't know if he's old block, if he's whatever block, this block. You know how that Chicago shit goes.
Oh, old block. That's cheap in them.
Lil Reese, Tavares Lamont Taylor, known professionally as Lil Reese. He was born on January 6, 1993. Is an American rapper and songwriter from Chicago, Illinois, hailing from Chicago's drill scene in the early 2010s. So he's been around for a while, fucking with people like Chief Keef, Fredo Santana, and Lil Durk, you know? But over the weekend, he was shot. You know, over the weekend, he was shot.
What's one of his top songs?
One of his top songs? Discography. Mm-hmm. He had he had a couple of singles called Us and Traffic featuring Chief Keef in 2012 off the album Don't Like. Bang Like Chop came out in 2014. He's appeared on other people's songs like Freddie Gibbs, Little Durk, Fredo Santana and Chief Keef, Frenchie, Jay Stones, Cap One, Lil Herb, Plies.
Not Lil Herb. Okay, Khary. All right.
What?
What's his name?
Yo. Okay.
It's just hearing him name off a bunch of people he don't know. It's like, okay.
No. When I actually put the mouse over Lil, it says Lil Herb, but you know who Lil Herb actually is?
Who?
G Herbo.
Who? Oh, okay. Because I'm thinking maybe his name is not Lil Herb. I'm thinking maybe it's Lil Herb. I don't know, but it's okay.
Well, it's not.
I don't know. I don't really listen to all that new music. I really don't. I don't.
What you listen to?
I listen to a variety. I listen to reggae. Okay. I listen to country music, Afrobeat.
Okay.
I listen to
R&B. Like some Leanne Wilkes and shit.
Listen, I listen to a little bit of everything.
Are you gonna get on camera, Tati? Are you gonna get on camera or you chilling? Okay.
Hold up.
I just grabbed my wine. Huh?
You Caribbean, and that's why you like that old country shit.
Listen, country music is like R&B. It's like love songs. I love that shit. They be singing about sitting in a truck, drinking beer and shit on a Friday night with their friends and shit. That's my type of vibe.
Listen, you know what cracked me up when I went to a Caribbean party, and you know what they was playing, and I couldn't believe it. Like, and they were into it.
What's that?
I can be your hero, baby, hero. And I'm like, fair. And they was rocking like if they was playing some old Kingston. That's what I'm looking for that. But they was playing the country joints and what else? What's the one by Dolly Parton? Because they don't really like it by Whitney Houston. They like it by Dolly Parton.
Yes, I was about to say the same fucking line as you too.
Yeah, but Dolly Parton
will
did
always
original.
love you type shit. Oh
yeah,
that was a Dolly Parton cover.
Yeah,
all right. I
fucks
with
Bodyguard, right?
Yeah. I fucks with some country music. I fucks with some country music, yo. I've heard some shit recently that if I hear that shit playing, nigga, I'ma sing that shit like I wrote it. You know what I mean?
Fam, I like what's my man? He got the honky tonk with donka-donk. That's my dude, yo. I like him.
Let me see. We had lost Tati's connection real quick. She's back though.
You never heard that?
Nah, I haven't heard that.
Hey, my bad.
It's all good.
Yo.
But were you were with Jamaicans?
Huh?
You were with the Jamaicans? Like, where were you?
All fucking weekend.
They love to like remix some country music. Anything really.
The original. You're not understanding. They were playing. They didn't make a Jamaican version of it. Like I can be. But it wasn't none of that. They were the Michael Bolton joint. I can be whoever sang that. You know what I'm saying? A rose as it starts where it's gone. All of that shit.
I'm not sure what song that is.
I know what the song is.
Like a lot of songs that I was just surprised at.
Listen, country music is my shit. That's my jam. I love me some Luke Combs. I love me some country music for real, especially when you're drinking and you're in your feeling.
That should be sounding dope as fuck, yo. That should be sounding dope as fuck. But we're actually supposed to be talking about Lil Reese being shot.
Lil Reese, right?
Lil Reese, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Wayne
I didn't know how we did that.
Wayne Mills said, yeah, he got shot in the eye. He did. Marco said, yo, he got caught lacking in a stolen car. Yeah, he got shot in the eye. There was actually a video that was released that actually had him.
Like, now?
I'm not sure.
I saw the video. I definitely saw the video. I didn't know he got shot in his eye. I thought like the bullet grazed him or some shit.
Now the video looked crazy, yo. I'm not even sure, yo.
Poor guy, yo.
Yo, the way he was like laid up in the video, I was like, yo, there was like a cop over him too when I saw the video, and I was like, yo, did he get into a scuffle with the cop and get knocked here? But it turned out he got shot and just fell in that spot. This nigga fell between like a pole on the wall. Like a bike rack? Like a metal bike rack on the wall? He fell like on the back of that shit.
Did he die?
No, he didn't die, but they say they're in fear that he might be blind.
And they put him in handcuffs, I thought, when it happened.
The police put him in handcuffs?
Yeah, imagine getting shot in the eye and somebody handcuffing you. Like, what kind of
Yo,
bullshit
the
is
police are
that?
fucked up, yo. In my opinion, the police are fucked up.
All right, there we go.
The police be violating, yo. They be violating, yo.
You gotta put something in that glass, Tati.
You can see me?
He can see you. They can't see you. I'm about to turn you on, though.
Okay, I had to find my lighter. Listen, this wine right here.
Oh, teleport.
What? Let me tell you something. One glass of this, and you are feeling nice. Look, I will promote this one right here. You are feeling nice. One glass.
Yeah, now my
cousin,
I'm gonna have to try some of that. Try some of that.
It's like 18%. And you know what I do? Okay, so I pour a cup and then I mix it with my. I love champagne, y'all.
Some champagne over there?
Huh?
You got some Dre over there?
I have some what? That's smoke up here.
Some Dre. Some Andre.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Pass the Andre
I love
that just slay. We bag bitches up in John Jay and have a matinee. You remember that shit, Bees? That's a Nas line. That's a Nas line. Where I first,
that's back in the days when we used to drink Boone's wine with Buds.
You know, when I first heard about Andre, and champagne, I was like, champagne, Andre Champagne. I heard about that, and from Nas taught me about that.
Yeah.
Listen, Andre is one of the cheapest ones, but I still like it.
I tell you what,
I really love champagne.
I definitely tried to go to John Jay University and see if I could bag some chicks, and I went out there. I ain't see no chicks. It's just like it was like just regular.
You ain't see no chicks, so they wasn't fucking with you.
No, I ain't see no chicks. Well, I didn't see no chicks I wanted to holler at least. It just seemed mad regular. I was like, it wasn't like Nas said, I would bag bitches at John Jay and grab a matinee. Like he said it like he would just pull up and there just be chicks outside. You know what I'm saying? Like chicks going to school, walking with book bags. Like they be mad bitches around. You know what I'm saying? It's like he made it sound.
They was on the corner waiting.
Right, like they'll be at the bus stop waiting for the bus, or they be walking to class. I went out to John Jay. It just looked like Queens.
Yeah, I can't say this is Queens.
Yeah, it just looked regular, but it's nothing different. It wasn't like mad bitches out, nothing. And I was like, So, yeah. I tried it though.
Bitches, do men? Okay, question. I know it might be off topic. Do men go out looking with the intent for looking for women and or bitches? I don't know how y'all want to.
No.
Sometimes.
They're nice. It was nice.
Sometimes.
Like, do you go out with the intentions like, all right, we going out tonight to find some girls. We going out tonight to fuck. I'm going out tonight to find whatever the hell.
Well,
do y'all do that?
It depends on circumstances. Now, if the whole crew is single, niggas is definitely trying to find some chicks.
Oh, it spins up. There's a lot of sharks in the fucking water.
You know?
What?
Yeah, if the crew is single, niggas is definitely sharks, you know? And it's
but don't get it twisted. There's nights, some nights nigga be a promoter.
A promoter? What's a promoter? What's a promoter?
So you be putting on for your dude. Like y'all be the one. Okay, I hate this when dudes walk up to me and be like, "Hey, my homeboy likes you. He thinks you're so gorgeous. He wants to." I hate that shit.
I would never do that.
I hate that
so check
shit.
it out. Yo, if a friend of mine says, "Yo, Khary, go tell that chick I want to holler at her," I'ma go holler at her.
For real, if somebody comes to go holler at a girl, she mine now.
I'ma go holler. Nah, we too old for that shit. You know, for real.
Yeah, that's like when you tell.
I tell you what. Back in the days, that happened to me. A dude I know from our hood bees, older than me, probably a couple of years older than me, told me to go tell a chick in our age group that he wanted to holler at her.
Because he knew he was dead wrong.
You know? So I went over to her. I said, "Yo, such and such wanted me to tell you that he wanted me to holler at you. That he wanted to holler at you. But actually, I kind of want to holler at you."
You would actually say such and such say he want to holler, but actually, or would you just go over and be like,
well, now I would. Now I wouldn't. Back then, I actually did. You know, I actually said, "Yo, such and such wanted to holler at you." I was like, but actually, now that I'm saying that, I kind of want to holler at you. You know.
We find out you went and did
that's so lame.
And
no,
Ronnie
but it just
that's so lame. I would not talk to either of y'all.
Yo, I didn't plan it like that, but she told me, she said, yo, I actually would want to talk to you. We was young. I was like 14 years old. You know?
Oh, okay, that's different. I'm talking about as an adult.
As an adult, no, I wouldn't do that.
No.
If somebody said, yo, go holler at her, I'm gonna go holler at her just because he wanted me to holler at her. And if I succeed, I'm gonna show you that you should have hollered at her because maybe you would have succeeded.
Now, if it's like, yo, go over there because I know her, or he's like, who is that? The most I'm gonna do is make the two mediums meet, and I'm gonna back out. That's the best I could do for you.
Like introduce, like if you know her, you gotta introduce them, and then
I'll introduce them.
Oh, okay.
I would do that, but he didn't want me to introduce him. He wanted me to tell
that's
her.
Wild.
He pretty much wanted me to tell her, so she would pretty much go speak to him.
Now we're not doing Steve Urkel.
What's that?
Steve Urkel.
Yeah. Yo, tell her that sweet nothings or all this.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I had a dude walk up to me at the beach and do that. Like his homeboy walked up, and I was with my homegirl, so he walked up like, "Excuse me, but my friend thinks you're beautiful." And as soon as he said it, and I was so glad because I didn't know what I was gonna say. As soon as he said it, my homegirl was like, "If you don't get the fuck," and it was funny. It was so funny. It was funny as hell. And then his friend came over, and he's like, "I'm not shy. I just told him I thought you were beautiful," and he came over here. So it was like a little, like, you know. So do y'all have competitions with each other like that?
So Shornetta over here in the chat says, "Yo, she says I like shy guys who build up their confidence. I wasn't interested in guys who sent their friends in their place." Wayne Mills says I was the wingman. I don't think I ever was the wingman.
Yo, it sounds like somebody wanted you. Yo, go do Shot Brother. Let's do Shot Brother. 10 o'clock.
I tell you
what's that?
You never seen the 5 Heartbeats? You ever seen the 5 Heartbeats? You never seen the 5 Heartbeats? Oh, you gotta watch that movie. Well, there was a scene in the movie The 5 Heartbeats where the brother said, "Hey, we're gonna play Shy Brother," where one of the guys was supposed to be the "I'm shy, I don't really want to talk," and he would say, "Yo, you see my brother? He wants to talk to you. But if a nigga asks me to do Shy Brother, I'ma act just like the movie and do like Shy Brother."
That's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did.
But you know how I would act like the movie. In the movie, the brother didn't go over there and say, "Yo, yeah, my brother's shy. He likes you." He said, "You see my brother? Yeah, he's shy. You see that dumbass look on his face? Yeah, he don't know how to talk to women and stuff like that. You see, that's what I would have pulled if a nigga asked me to play shy."
You know what ended up happening?
What happened? Nothing.
Oh, you know what ended up happening? Every night,
yeah,
I go out with my woman. I got to fight to prove my love.
Not that he was so serious. No, I ended up. I didn't give neither of them my number, but they both like bought me and my homegirl shot, and we just had a good conversation, and we walked off, and that was that.
See, that's woman privilege. Y'all can go out and not spend a dime of your own money.
Absolutely.
You know, you can go out 7 days a week and not spend a penny of your own money. If I go out 7 days a week, I'm spending at a minimum $700. At a minimum.
That's wild.
What's that?
That's wild.
If I go
that sounds like bad spending habits.
No, if I go out 7 days a week, I'm spending at least $700. I'm spending at least $100 a day. At least
you get sections and shit.
No, yo, $100 a day is super easy to spend. $100 a day
is easy.
It's $100 a day is super easy to spend. That's why I like to stay my ass in the house. You know.
You know what? Okay, I can understand a little bit, but that's only if. Okay, so first off, That's bad planning.
Okay,
so you should not be spending $100 a day at an event. That's bad spending.
It's not even at an event.
You should have drank before you went out.
I'm not supposed to drink and drive.
Pre-game first.
I'm not supposed to drink and drive.
Pre-game.
I'm not supposed to drink it. Okay, first off, I don't have many friends. I don't have friends, so I don't have nobody to pregame with. So now I'm just gonna be there drunk as fuck by myself, getting ready to drive somewhere. What the fuck? You know?
Yeah.
That's your problem. You don't go out with friends.
Exactly. I don't have friends to go out with. You know? So you know what I mean? So it's easy to spend. Yo, I told y'all a couple of streams ago.
And then you spending drinks, you buying drinks for women too.
No, I'm not buying. I'm not buying. Yo, the only time I'm buying.
You don't buy women drinks when you go out.
The only time I buy.
Look, hold on. You don't buy women drinks.
The only time I buy women drinks when I go out is when I go out with the women. That's it. I don't just
when you go out by yourself, you don't buy beautiful women drinks.
No, I don't walk up. I don't.
That's a lie.
Let me finish. Let me finish my sentence. Let me finish my sentence. I don't just see random women that I think are attractive and say, "Hey, let me buy you a drink." That's not what I would do. We have to actually have a conversation and have a conversation going. And I'd be like, you know what? Would you like a drink? You know what I'm saying? It's not just, I'm not buying drinks to try to get conversations. I'm having conversations, then deciding I want to buy a drink. That's how I do. You know, I'm not like some of these niggas out here that just be like, yo, you want a drink? Want a drink? Can I buy you a drink? Can I buy you a drink? Look at me. I got money. Can I buy you a drink? I'm not that nigga, you know? I want to build a rapport with a person and feel like, yeah, you know what? I would like to buy her a drink. You know, I want to feel like I want to buy her a drink. I don't want to feel like I have to buy her a drink to have a conversation. Well, I'm just saying.
In Tampa, that's not how they do it. They walk up.
Well, maybe that's why.
You order, especially if you already at the bar. Let me take your order and your next drink on me.
Maybe that's why I've been single for so fucking long. I don't just buy random people drinks.
I don't know. I like it. Buy me a drink. You know? Thank you.
Now, if I was to just walk up and just buy you a random drink, you know, I'm not buying women drinks just to buy them drinks.
I'll talk to you for 5 minutes.
Right, you talk to me for. I don't want to just talk to somebody for 5 minutes. I'm not buying a drink to talk to you for 5 minutes.
But you know? what if you talk to this woman for 5 minutes, decided to buy her a drink, right? Because you said you have conversation to buy drinks, right? And then at the end of the conversation, she still didn't give you her number. She still didn't give you no play. And said, thank you. Well, thank you so much for the drink and walked off.
I would be fine with that. I wouldn't feel no way about that. You know what I'm saying? But it would be because I wanted to buy her a drink and we was already having a conversation. It would make me feel like I bought the conversation. That's just me personally.
You still bought the conversation.
But I wouldn't feel like I did. You know, I would have just felt like I was just my gentleman self and just offered her a drink as we was having a conversation. You know?
But see, that's why right? So that's why I talk to him for 5 minutes at least. If I don't want to give you my number, I'll talk to you for 5 minutes at least. Not that I'm timing it, but I'm like, you know, at least give you a little bit of my time so you understand. Thank you for buying me a drink. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Have a good rest of your night. Whatever.
Listen, see, I buy a drink and, you know, when I was in the buying drink stage, you know, I buy a drink
stage.
And yeah, when I was in the buying drink stage, I never denied a woman a drink. And they ask, they come, and you know, I go up there. I was smooth with my shit. You know what I'm saying? Go up there like, yo, let me get a Hennessy and Coke, and you know what you want. And I'll be like, hold on, because she want a girly drink. I know that. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I tell the bartender? Let me get a water for the lady. You know?
Man, you wild. Please, I swear to God.
Lord
Jesus of fire.
I'd have walked straight off on your ass. Like, you know what? Ain't no time. Ain't nobody got time for that at all.
You ever had a nigga offer you? You ever had a nigga buy you a water?
Hell, if I needed some water and I'm like, okay, I'm lit, I might need some water.
No, that's your first drink.
Nah, hell no. Never, ever. I've turned down drinks, but I've never had a guy just outright, let me get her a water. That's wild. But I've never asked a man to buy me a drink either. I've never been like, hey, buy me a drink. Never.
Okay.
Nah, she was acting like she was part. She was like, ah. I was like, oh, you want to drink? Okay, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
She was alluding to that she was, trying to get you to understand she was thirsty.
Yeah, she I think she might even say
I need a drink, nigga.
in the process. But I was like, He was
like, yeah, ho, you real thirsty. You real thirsty. Let me get you some water.
You don't need no alcohol right now. Alcohol dries you out. You need a water. You need a water.
You need to hydrate.
Yeah.
I'm changing
That's
the topic.
funny.
Like you didn't have Gatorade.
That's very embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm not a random drink buyer. That's one thing I'm not really.
Beej, you're an Aries, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, wait a minute.
Oh shit.
Sav, Khary, you're a Leo, right? Bees and Aries, just straight fire signs.
Aries is the fire sign. I'm not really too familiar with all the signs.
Nah, we really land walkers. We just land walkers,
No, Sag, Leo, and Aries are the 3 signs that make up fire signs. But we ain't got to get into that. My bad, y'all.
Okay. Maybe we should have an episode one day about that. That would be interesting. Teach us a couple things. Because I don't know shit about that.
Yeah, about the sweetest taboo and all that.
Beej, you crazy as hell, bro.
Let's take a call real quick. Let's take a call from area code. Your area code 813. What's going on? You live with Khary's crib. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's happening? It's Mark.
Yo, Mark, what's going on, man? How you doing, brother?
Hey.
What's happening?
I'm chilling, man. Shit, we about to jump into our next topic, which I think you probably called in for and shit like that.
Yeah, probably so.
We talking about the Joe Budden podcast and shit. They've been going through some drama. We actually spoke about it last week and shit like that. Oh, Shawnetta over here in the chat says, yo, Def thought Khary was a Leo or a Virgo. I'm actually July 31st. I'm close to Virgo, but I'm Leo, So
y'all, he trying to get y'all to send him a gift.
Send me a gift? What you mean send me a gift? If you want to actually donate to the stream, you can donate to Khary's crib on Cash App and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can call in 813-559-3339. Right now we talking about the Joe Budden podcast, and Joe Budden apologizes to Rory. Any of y'all hear this? Any of y'all been following
what exactly did he say?
Joe Budden drama? He actually apologized for firing Rory online. I mean, not online. Yeah, I guess online, on the internet. Live on the internet on his podcast and shit like that, and not just calling him up personally and speaking to him and shit like that. So he kind of apologized to that. He said he reacted out of anger and shit like that. So he kind of apologized. Did you see that, Mark?
Yeah, I did. I felt like Joe kind of folded.
You felt he folded?
Yeah, because it's like they sit it. In my opinion, like I don't really, but if you don't show up,
you kind of going in and out. You kind of going in and out there.
What was the initial issue?
I was just saying that, if you don't show up to work for like 6 weeks, you're going to get fired. You know what I mean? So it's like,
okay.
You don't want to apologize for firing somebody if they did some shit that was a fireable offense. You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm. I think he was apologizing for the manner in which he did it, I think. Like the public manner on the
Somebody
podcast.
Somebody said Rory and Ma has a podcast coming out. Wayne said that.
Yep. And that was another
crazy.
thing that he kind of said on, that he probably was kind of apologizing for, because he told him he was going to sue the shit out of them if they started their own podcast or whatever.
Yeah. So Joe Budden apologized and shit. I believe the same day, Rory and Mal dropped a response video to pretty much being fired and kind of aired out on the Joe Budden podcast. And they released a video, and they took Charlamagne's advice. I think they took Charlamagne's advice. Charlamagne said on the Breakfast Club one day, he said, "Yo, these fellas need to go ahead, record a podcast, drop that shit somewhere, and charge a couple dollars for it." You know?
Yeah, they did that exactly.
And they recorded a podcast of their own. They pretty much recorded a little podcast of their own. They released it on Vimeo and charged about $2 for it. So if you wanted to watch it, you had to pay $2 to view that shit. You know what I'm saying? I saw it on YouTube a few days later. I'm adjusting your joint, Bees. You know, I saw it on YouTube a few days later. I saw the video. I saw their response. I saw what they said. They pretty much said it was all about accounting. Pretty much it was all about accounting. They was asking Joe for to see accounting, to see what's going on with the money, because they said they was profit partners, where they were supposed to make money based off of the profit that the Joe Budden network pretty much made. And they was asking to look at the numbers, which they felt they should have had rights to view. And Joe pretty much said, "Audit me, nigga," you know? And Maul pretty much felt like, "Yo, I'm not taking my niggas to court, yo." And now here we
audit me. I can't.
Audit me. That's wild.
That's a foul nigga, yo. Like
that's some Donald Trump shit to say. That's crazy.
Yeah, they had also mentioned. Yeah, they had also mentioned.
What'd you say?
That I thought I heard Maul saying something like, you know, if we selling 1,500 tickets or whatever at one show, and then we sell 2,000 tickets at another show, I shouldn't get the same amount of money for both shows. And that shit was happening, I guess, at their live shows.
Yeah. So they kind of felt like they was being shorted, I guess.
Word.
Okay. I'm over here trying to text my son to bring me some Pepsi and a blunt.
Yeah, that shit alone.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
She only fuck with that shit when you dealing with alcohol.
What's that?
She only deal with that shit when you dealing with alcohol. She be drinking no Pepsi, brother.
So Wayne, so I'm looking at the chat over here. Wayne Mills says, "I think Maul got smoke for Parks because the interview he had subliminal words about the other person in the room allegedly." And Khary in the chat says the apology was written by Patreon for sure.
Had to be.
I've
never heard of Joe Budden apologizing. The fuck?
Well, say for anything.
Nah, he actually the funny
Actually,
thing
maybe
is
one
he
time
always
on like Love and Hip Hop. I have. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Khary said
he
Maul.
always apologizing.
Khary said Maul
Say some
definitely
wild
got
shit,
smoked for
and then come
Parks.
back
I
and
think he felt
apologize literally
betrayed.
the next day.
Say that one more time.
I said he'll say some wild shit and then apologize literally the next day.
I guess that has happened a few
when
times.
he says wild shit.
That has happened a few times, you know.
You're right.
Maul and Rory responded, and then shortly after they responded, there was another video release by Olivia Dope. You know, for those that don't know who Olivia Dope is, I kind of felt like that sounded like I was reading it. I wasn't. Who don't know who Olivia Dope is, she was actually a third host on one of the Joe Budden Podcast Network shows. See, the thing is, that also has Bridget who? I forget her name.
Kelly.
Bridget Kelly. She was on Love and Hip Hop. She's a singer. I think she's actually Grammy nominated as well. Mandy B and Olivia Dope, who was formerly on the show, she left the show. She released a video yesterday, which was Monday, that kind of pretty much aired out some of the reasons on why she left. You know, she kind of said she left over sexual harassment. You know, she said there was a podcast that happened back in January that Joe joined, he went on there to speak and joined the podcast, and he said some inappropriate things during the podcast. You know, like she said at one point, one of the things he said was that Joe said that he wanted to fuck her since he met her, type of things. You know, she said that was edited out the show.
That's wild.
You know, she said
he said that out loud.
Yeah, said that out loud. She said people were uncomfortable during the show. She said a couple of other remarks was made throughout the show. He said he repeated that remark later in the show, which was also edited out. She said she didn't feel comfortable speaking up at that time. She said she took a couple of months to actually speak up about it. She said that they did offer to show her the video after the show and asked her if she was comfortable with it and things like that. And that kind of played a big part in her leaving the show. You know? And coincidentally, today there was a new episode of See the Thing Is podcast, which now only has Bridget and Mandy on there. And they kind of responded to it a little bit, kind of saying that things were uncomfortable. Joe did make things uncomfortable, but Bridget kind of says she knows Joe. She has a rapport with Joe. She's familiar with Joe, and she kind of feels like Joe put on the performance when the mic hit record and the cameras came on. It kind of felt like he was extra, you know? And she said at the end of the podcast, Joe actually spoke to them and said, hey, you know what? I know that was a little extra. You know, does everybody feel like, you know, comfortable and shit like that? Like he kind of tried to explain that he was being performative, or kind of made it seem like that and shit like that, and you know, so it's interesting turn of events there. Khary said how Joe Budden
I really like that show.
What's that? What was that, Tati? What was that?
Oh, I said I really like that show. Well, for a little bit, I like the show. I like the topic. You know, I like how the women always had something like from different standpoints of like to like contribute to the conversation. But I think that's sad. Like when who is this? Khary said that the girls let her get harassed. I feel the same way. If you're working with 3 women, how is it that one person got harassed? And she just, you know, felt so uncomfortable to leave the show, but y'all like still there acting like everything is okay.
Now,
especially with all of the woman empowerment, the girl code that they were talking about, like that's crazy.
Now,
maybe he was only trying to tap.
You said maybe he was only trying to tap it? That's what you said, Bees? Maybe he was only trying to tap it? Yeah. Now, let me ask you something, Tati.
Who, Olivia?
Yeah. Now, if you was on air and something was to be said to make you feel uncomfortable, would you feel like you would not say something, or do you feel like you would say something right then and there?
I would definitely address it as soon as it happens. But but not address it in a way where everyone off camera has to know exactly what's going on, but in a way of like, you know, don't play with me like that. But that's just me. Everybody isn't the same. Some people feel like, I could imagine her being on air like, okay, I don't want to seem like, you know, I don't want everybody to know what's going on. Not really, you know, because that's an uncomfortable situation to be in too. And knowing that if you say something, it's probably going to be an issue after that. Probably going to be an issue, you know, just uncomfortable for you to come to work. So I would imagine that was a position, and she chose her words carefully on the show regardless. So I know that maybe she just tried to play it off like it was nothing and maybe said something later. But I think that that's just a wild situation to put people in. But that goes on a lot. They're not even in corporate America, but that goes on a lot just in general, you know.
Now, with that
when
being
someone
said,
likes you or something, it just puts you in a certain situation. That's crazy.
Now, with that being said, I don't know what was being paid there. But now, if I was paying you, let's say, $10,000 a month to film this podcast once a week, do you think you would still feel the same way?
I would definitely still feel the same way. Me, I would.
Okay.
I would like to pay, but you're not gonna disrespect me or play with me either. That's me.
But do you think you would? Do you think you
but
would
then
address it the same way?
I said, I've been through.
Or do you think you would have? Do you think you would have handled it the same way if you was getting paid like 10 G's?
You know what? So okay, I'm gonna say this. It depends on my mind frame, like my position of like where I'm coming from at the time, pretty much. Because sometimes I'll be in a position where, and I've done this in corporate America, been in the same situation, supervisor likes you, puts you in weird, you know? And it's like, do I say something or do I like not say something? Because I know if I say something, I'm gonna probably end up, you know, losing my job. It's gonna be uncomfortable, you know, he'll be upset, he's my supervisor. Sometimes, whatever. Anyway, I think it's more of like where I'm coming from at the situation, but at the time, because I know sometimes I'm in situations where it's like, okay, I'm not going to let nothing come in between me and my bag, but I'm not going to let you disrespect me. Right. So, okay, I'm going to chalk that one up, but I'm going to tell you behind closed doors, you got me fucked up. We're not doing that. Or say it nicely, you know? Maybe try to be, I don't know. I think there's sometimes when women speak up about certain things, it makes things uncomfortable, especially if the man is your boss or in charge. And it's like, okay, so I know if I turn him down or if I whatever, it's going to make things weird. So sometimes maybe she was in her bag and she's like, okay, I'm going to deal with it. Whatever. I don't have to do anything with him. I'll just deal with it because I like to pay. But maybe that day she was tired of that shit. Like, nah, you got me fucked up. That's not what I'm here for. Treat me like an employee, not like a, you know.
Right.
So I can understand both sides. I've definitely been on both sides.
Okay. Well, that's why I'm glad you joined this evening to give us a perspective that some of us might not think about.
Yeah, I've definitely been in a situation where I've chose my money. Like, fuck him. Or fuck this situation. I want my money. So I'll deal with it. But I can understand. Wayne said Joe Budden and T.I. is getting slammed at the same time, and that's so true.
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy.
It is. Well, I guess it's just not a.
Yeah, they coming for T.I.'s neck, yo.
Not a good.
So I think they said the FBI or some shit is involved.
It's not a good month for light skinned people, huh?
I think this kind of shit has been going on in the public, so like getting aired out a lot more within maybe the last 5 years. Like that whole Me Too movement, and you know, just finding out people are like speaking up now.
You know what?
Yeah, the shit definitely been going on for years. I will do that.
I tell you what, I've actually thought back and said, you know what? Do I have any type of inappropriate shit that if I ran for office might come about? And I said, you know what?
I don't even think that matters anymore.
I said,
that's
no,
what's crazy to me.
Well, I just said it in a manner in which I think people might try to look and dig into my history or some shit like that. But I really haven't, you know? I really haven't.
You gotta look at preachers.
Look at what?
Preachers.
Preachers?
Man.
With the comment that you made, like, preachers sin and all that, like all preachers ain't what you call it from the beginning. Like they had to go through something.
I don't look at preachers as
I'm saying
good people.
You being a politician just like a preacher. Like
no, me being a politician. No, it's not the same. You know why?
Okay. Wait. We're not gonna go there.
Let me finish and say why it's not the same. Because people don't dig into the backgrounds of their preachers. People dig into the backgrounds of politicians. You know? Okay,
but sometimes preachers, pastors get put out about raping women, raping kids.
Right, they do.
Affairs, being gay.
They definitely do. I'm just saying they're not right. This only happens after something happens. They're not scrutinized beforehand. You know, a politician is scrutinized beforehand. You know, you don't go to a church and say, you know what, I want to go to this church, but first, let me do some research on the preacher and see what his background is like. Nobody does that. You know, a politician goes in office, there's all type of smear campaigns and people digging into their past trying to find shit and dig shit up. That's what I'm saying is the difference. That's the only thing.
You're right.
All right. Yeah, because other preachers ain't going at other preachers like that.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
All right.
That's the only thing I'm saying about that.
You really that's a good little that's a good example. When you go to church, you really like a pastor based off of what he's saying. You just believe it. You don't even look into it. You don't. Okay, that resonates for me. That feels good. I believe it. So I'm gonna keep coming back.
I can relate to what he's saying.
Exactly. Right. Politicians, you be like, I can relate, but that's some bullshit. Hold on, let me go see something real quick.
The thing to be funny with politicians is it'd be like Bezos running for office. We're not gonna tell you. We're not gonna show you Bezos kissing babies. We're not gonna show you Bezos shaking hands. What we will show is how Bezos last year let this garbage overpower, and this didn't come on. Don't vote for Bezos. Vote for Jeff Johnson. He's your man.
No, like that Eddie Murphy movie, Jeff Johnson. Yeah. The name you know.
The name you can trust.
Eddie Murphy had a movie back in the day. It's called The Distinguished Gentleman. The premise of that movie was his middle name was the same first name as a congressman that was congressman for like so many years, and people just voted for him because they knew his name. You know, so he had the same last name of Johnson, but his middle name was Jeff. So he ran as Jeff Johnson, and his campaign was the name you know, and people voted for him. He became congressman. He was like the first black congressman of the fucking place.
That shows you how smart America is, though.
Yeah.
Really, if anything, I swear to God, I think these last few years have shown us how smart or how smart the people around us are. I think the last 6 years.
Yeah.
It's really shown us like, okay, we don't have it all figured out. It's some issues. Problems.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We still have Mark on the phone, don't we?
We do have Mark on the phone.
Yeah, I'm still here.
We getting ready to jump in. You got any thoughts? You got any thoughts on the Olivia Dope airing out Joe Budden shit?
Oh man, that shit is crazy. I honestly, bro.
Have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard her podcast?
In these situations, a lot of times is just to lead a woman. You know what I mean? Just because of all the shit that's been going on, but you
sound like you've been reading a lot of memes.
What you mean?
Believe the woman, no matter what.
No, not like. I mean,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's like,
no, but for real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just be like, I just there's so much going on that I don't see any woman just coming out saying bullshit now. You know what I mean? Like
now, so
you're gonna get called out on bullshit.
Now, Khary over here actually did say, you know what? At first, he thought she was being over dramatic, but the people they on the See the Thing podcast kind of confirmed some of the things she was saying. You know?
Yeah.
So she wasn't being over dramatic.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I could see them still working for him, knowing that happened, just because, like you said, like, yo, I ain't trying to fuck up my job situation. You know what I'm saying? We just got this to show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fuck it, like niggas talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I can understand Olivia feeling like, nah, fuck that.
I tell you what, I don't feel that bad. Actually, to be honest with you, and okay, this is gonna probably sound a little weird.
Gotta preface that shit.
Okay, this is probably gonna sound okay, and I say that because like the Joe Budden podcast has like almost 1 million subscribers, right? They get almost like the last episode 600,000, the one before that 1 million. 300,000, 300,000, 3 million for this one and shit like that, right? And then the See the Thing Is podcast is like 44,000, you know? And I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Well, shit, they got like that 900,000 fucking Joe Budden subscriber base, and they only get 44,000 views. So the views I get for this ain't that bad, because I ain't got nowhere near those numbers. So I'm just saying, I totally off topic. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at numbers and weird shit. It's kind of crazy, but we getting there. We gonna get up there. You know what? Was that totally off base? Did that show how many shows?
It was a little bit.
Okay.
So we had Khary still. We had Khary still.
Right. This your show. Be off topic if you want to.
All right.
You know, conversations go like that in people's crib. Shit. Yeah, Khary still.
Just so, especially if you high.
But since we in my crib.
No, it is, real shit though. It is kind of crazy that they got to 44. What you said? 44.
44,000.
They only been doing the show for what? A couple months?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They definitely got his fan base. And I think some of the this drama also kind of turned some attention to it. For people that's like, what's going on? They go check it out.
Every now and then he add a little love and hip hop in there,
Man, exactly what it was. He had to throw in a little sprinkle in a little bullshit. Like they do on hip hop. Reality.
No, what's crazy is I was thinking with like the Joe Budden podcast. I'm like, look at all these men with all this fucking drama.
You know what's crazy? I didn't think that he was that. I don't want to say dumb, but I wouldn't have think Joe Budden is like, he's an asshole. He says what he wants to say, like
that's why people tune in.
He's the literal definition of like, I said what I said, period. Like I said it came out, I'm standing on that. So it's like, and he's very smart. So he's smart, but he's an asshole. So it's like, I didn't think that he was like dumb enough to engage into activity like that. Like, I'm going to go ahead and say some shit like, oh, I wanted to fuck you since you first came. Like, that's wild as hell to even say in the first place. I wouldn't
think some Joe shit, though, on the real, though.
It is wild to say. That is
definitely some Joe shit, though, on the real to say.
Yeah, I know he says wild shit. He says some crazy ass shit. But I didn't think, but he's smart when it comes to his money. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't think he was dumb enough to fuck with a woman that and do shit like that to a woman that works for him.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because that fucks with his money.
He probably thought
I know he say stupid shit on the show, but his money, that's wild.
Right.
Yeah, but he probably also thought she wouldn't say nothing either because he like, I'm dropping this bread on you. We just having a podcast. I'm just talking shit. You ain't gonna take it that serious. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. I know that. Well, I thought that he would have thought that through. Like, okay, even though I think she's not gonna say nothing, she's gonna say some shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter because I'm Joe Budden. Right. Period. Now, that's the story. So I thought that he would have thought that through a little bit better. Like he wouldn't have done anything like that.
Now, for me personally, that shit
definitely gonna bite him in the ass.
For me personally, I know there are some people I'm cool with that I can make inappropriate jokes with and they not take anything by it, But I have to have that rapport with that person already established,
Yeah.
It's like we've had to be friends and cool like that. From what I'm hearing from these podcasts and stuff like that, those two didn't have that rapport. They only spoke maybe twice or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's still crazy as hell.
You think that's crazy as hell?
I don't. What I was saying with that is when I said I didn't think he was dumb enough to do that, I thought he was smart enough to not mix pleasure with business, is what I'm saying. Gotcha. In any case, I don't care if they only spoke twice. I thought that he was smart enough to be like, nah, I ain't gonna do no shit like that with a woman that I work with. I'll do that with these females that I meet outside of work. I didn't think that he was that, you know. I thought that he would have thought that shit through. Like, okay, even though I wanted to fuck her since I met her, I ain't gonna say no shit like that.
Now,
I'm keep that to myself.
Now,
especially not on, on the podcast.
Being the devil's advocate.
But I saw that episode.
Let me finish.
I saw that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Being the devil's advocate. What if he said that because he knew they would never fuck?
That's dumb. That's what I'm saying. That's dumb.
What if that is why he felt comfortable saying it, because he knew that would never happen?
No,
does that make a difference? Does that make a difference?
You work with this woman. And if you only spoke to her twice, and she's never given you any reason for you to think that you were gonna be able to fuck, that's dumb. Now, if he met this woman and she was coming on for him and shit, that's different. But if this woman talked to you twice and never gave you a reason to think that she wanted to have sex with you, that's real sloppy. That's messy as hell. That's very messy. But I saw that episode.
Yeah, he was on the show.
That episode was so weird.
That was a wild episode.
That episode was so weird because you can see that they edited the video so many times. You can see that they were all feeling uncomfortable, which is why they were all just kind of like brushing him off. And he was obnoxious, like in the back, like he was drunk or some shit, just saying shit. Yeah. But you could tell that they were just kind of like trying to tone it down because they were on live. But that shit is wild as fuck. I didn't think that he was that dumb.
Man, on the See the Thing Is podcast, Mandy did say that the only reason Joe was there was because she asked Joe to come that day because he hasn't been around very much. That's what
I'm not going to talk about Mandy.
Oh, wow.
I'm not a fan of Mandy.
Oh,
I'm not.
It's not
between
beef,
me and Mandy? Nah.
Nah, there's no beef. I just think, you're just not a fan of the podcast?
No, I'm just not a fan of Mandy. Like, I just think that she do too much. Like, sometimes I think she be having that, like, pick me energy. And it's like, you know, sit down. You don't always have to be her, like, Lord, like, and really that's why I stopped watching it. Because it's like, I'll watch it while I'm cooking. So my TV is on.
Okay.
Yeah. I just hear somebody loud the whole time. I'm not gonna say it, but one of the reasons is why is because I don't like how she talk about Florida. I don't. Like, bro, you're not even really from here. Child, you talk about Orlando and shit. You always you make me feel like somebody put you on to the lingo and now you want to share it with the world. Just chill.
Gotcha.
Just chill out.
Gotcha.
Just chill.
Yo,
maybe that's really it, y'all.
I can't stand up from this podcast that my woman used to listen to. And she was part of that podcast.
Which one was that?
Which one?
Horrible Decisions or some shit like that?
Yes.
With Charlemagne?
No, Horrible Decisions was the name of the other podcast.
No, that was with Weezy.
That Mandy's on.
With who?
Weezy, yeah.
Weezy?
Yeah, so Mandy has
actually
a second.
Weezy, I think, is from Orlando.
Mandy has a second podcast called, or her first podcast actually is called Horrible Decisions, which is WHOR.
Now the other girl was cool. I liked her, her whole delivery, everything for it. But homegirl, her voice, just like
it's just too much.
You know what it says to me?
Bruh. Nah, I definitely feel like she just did too much. I think that like people really do appreciate people that just speak their mind. You know, no matter how wild it is, they're not afraid to talk about certain topics, which is why they're good for podcasts. I think she just kind of like blew that shit out of the water. It's like, okay, we get it. You're going to talk inappropriate. But at this point, like, and if you're going to be inappropriate like that, I think it has to be like a balance of intellect and inappropriate. And it just wasn't.
Okay.
And I just think that's what doesn't work for her, for me. Like, it's just like, okay, all right, child, you're doing too much. That's why I stopped watching. It was just so loud all the time. Just so loud.
Okay.
Listen, I said I wasn't going to talk about it, and then I did. But it's okay.
Damn, I like Mandy. That's fucked up.
Mark said he liked Mandy.
You like Mandy? Mandy wild. I like that she's wild. I just her like process sometimes. It's just volume is just too much for me.
Yes.
Sometimes.
It's the voice for me.
It's mostly the voice that gets you up. It's mostly all right, so it's getting late.
Just let me know.
It's getting late. It's getting late. By the way, I just scratched my nose. I gotta get some tweezers. I hit Bezo up. We was talking on Duo earlier. I hit him up. Right? I'm talking to him and shit. I got the phone in my face like this. He's like, "Yo, you got like some hair sticking out your nose." I guess the hairs were sticking out my nose, and he kind of thought like the way the sun was reflecting off the gray hair sticking out my nose, he probably thought it was a booger at first. I'm just guessing. That's probably what he thought. That's probably what he made him say, "Yo, he got a hair coming out of his nose." He probably thought that shit was a booger at first.
Yeah.
So I tried to get it. I got like every hair around the hair. He told me, "Yo, sticking out my nose." I pulled out like 7 fucking hairs. Every hair except that fucking hair. You know, so.
You ever tried to burn them off?
I spoke about that last week, actually, about burning hair in your ears. Yeah. Nobody heard
about. I see a lot of like Spanish people.
Nobody heard about that shit.
That shit's pretty cool. It's cool. I've done it once on accident. One time, I licked my blunt. Listen. What I did was, let me show you. So I be real ratchet sometimes. So I be holding my blunt. Right after I roll it, I hold it out my mouth like that. Right.
Like a blunt
So
smoker.
when I light it. Yeah, you know, just real like niggerish, like. But anyway, I hold it so you know it'd be a little bit longer than this. It'd be like this. And it was this short. It was a little shorter, and I lit it like that, and the smoke just, you know, it kind of like lights on fire. The whole blunt, and it kind of like caught my nose hair, and it was just like. And it went away, but I ain't have any nose hair after it.
Did it smell?
Do I need to do that again?
Did it smell burnt?
I was wondering how you burn your nose hair. She talking about burning nose hair. Like,
I was lighting my blunt.
I'm gonna fuck around. Yo, check it out. I thought about doing it for a second. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do that, get too close, and then I'm gonna have a fucking part of my mustache gonna be missing.
It stops. So when you burn hair, it just burns all the way up and then it stops. It don't burn. It don't keep going and burn your skin.
You would have felt that hair burn.
No,
I'm just thinking how.
You know why I know? Because as women, we burn hair all the time when we do our hair. Sometimes you get a hairstyle and they burn the hair all the way up. Hair only burns and then it's real quick.
I see a reflection of myself right now, so I'm not really understanding distance properly.
It just melts a little bit.
Right. And do you know how weird it would look if I had like part of my mustache was just melted all of a sudden? It would be like a light-skinned mustache. I would have like a fucking stripe on my shit, yo.
I would lie. But exactly. You see, that's why I like. That's why I light it like this now.
And that's why I light it away too, you know?
Look, that's why when it's short like this, I light it like this now.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It might not grow back, bro.
Exactly.
It will. It would definitely grow back.
Exactly. But it's already late, yo. It's already late, yo. Let's jump into our topic for the evening. I did not think we was going to be taking all this time going through all this shit before we even got to our main motherfucking topic, which the main topic is, can you regain trust? Have you ever broke somebody's trust, Bees? Have you ever tried to regain somebody's trust back? Have you ever been successful? How about you, Mark, on the phone? You still on the phone. I'm sure this is probably not the topic you thought you was calling about, but shit, you here. Can you regain trust? Have you ever broken somebody's trust and had to regain that trust? Or has anybody broken your trust and tried to regain your trust and been able to gain it back? Is that possible? Is it a possibility? I think it's possible.
Nah, I don't think it's possible. I done tried before. Like, I broke somebody's trust. And then,
now,
I spent like years trying to get that shit back.
Now, let me ask you this.
What did you do to try to get it back?
When you broke their trust, when you was trying to get their trust back, would you still breaking their trust?
I guess that's up for interpretation and shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you was, what's that?
I feel like I probably dedicated a year to like, you know, actually being trustworthy and like trying to do the right thing, you know what I'm saying, and build that trust back up. But it felt like I was on a treadmill.
What were you doing though to build the trust back up?
You know, just trying to be honest about everything.
Okay, can I tell you a story real quick? Can I tell you a story real quick?
What were you?
Do you mind if I think if I tell you, okay, all right. If I tell you, all right, I know his story. I'm not going to tell his story. I know.
We don't know his story though.
Okay, can I tell you a story? Can I tell you a story from my point of view?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna tell my story from my point of view. From my point of view,
his story.
Yeah, this is his story from my point of view. I was in Jacksonville at the time, right?
Lord, I still want to hear his story.
I'm gonna tell you. I was in Jacksonville at the time, right? Me and my nigga P, we was in Jacksonville. We was chilling, you know. Now Mark here is my he's my nigga, but he's my ex-brother-in-law actually, you know. We was married to sisters and shit like that, right? And he came to visit one weekend.
So I really don't want to hear you, the brother-in-law.
No, let me finish.
I don't want to hear this from your side. You weren't even in a relationship.
Let me finish.
See, that's the problem right there. That was the problem right there. You got your brother-in-law in your business. That's the problem right there.
Let me finish. And I
already know.
Let me finish,
and
you will understand. Let me finish and you will understand, right? So I was in Jacksonville. They came to Jacksonville for a visit. They came to hang with me and the family and shit like that, right? So we in Jacksonville. Me and my nigga P, we chilling. I think we might have been having a smoke or some shit or something. And this nigga comes to me. He's like, yo, man. Be like, what's going on? He said, yo, man, I just... He said, yeah, I was feeling guilty. So I just kind of just like confessed to her. Like I just cheated on her X amount of times over X amount of years and shit like that. And blah, 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 blah.
Mark!
You know?
I know.
Right? So
damn.
And that's why
I want to know the numbers.
And
what the fuck?
And that's why I'm saying
you told her you was
cheating
cheating on her for X amount of years with X amount of people.
Go ahead.
I cheated is not the same as I cheated with 20 bitches on 20 different occasions. That's not the same.
This nigga told me details. He was like, yo, I told her so.
And you tried to gain that trust back? My bad. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let y'all tell the story. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
Irreparable.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said from my point of view. That's why I said from my point of view. You know what I'm saying? And when he told me and my nigga P this shit, you know, now.
Oh Lord.
Now me at that time,
nigga was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, yo?"
Why would you ever?
Right, that's exactly what I said. I said, "Yo,
listen, hold on. Let me tell you where I'm coming from. So I date men and I date women. So I get both sides.
Right.
As a woman, don't ever tell. Okay, if you gonna tell me you cheated on me, tell me you cheated on me. Mm-hmm. Tell me you cheated on me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me you cheated on me with 18 bitches in 3 months. Don't do that because I didn't ask for the numbers. That's just extra shit that I didn't ask for. Those are just extra. That's extra security, insecurity. That's what that is,
the crazy
right?
thing, though.
So don't tell me that.
This is the thing that he's leaving out.
But as a
man,
this
is the thing that he's leaving out. It was like she was asking for details.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
A woman, I'm not gonna ask for no details.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know
that shit.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that part.
Yeah,
I don't ask people.
I just told her like, look, I cheated on you, whatever. And she's like, well, how many times? And you know what I'm saying? And she asking me details.
Okay.
So as she's asking details, at first I'm reluctant, But now she's like, yo, well, you done already told me that, so you might as well tell me this. You know what I mean?
You should have lied. That's when you should have lied, man. That's when you should have lied. Listen, because let me say something. I don't ask people for their body. You know how people be like, how many people have you had sex with? I don't ask people that because that's not my business. And I know the number is just gonna make me feel a way. Disgusting. It's gonna make me look at you different. Let's just go and get an STD screening so I know that you clean. Because then the number don't matter, right? So if I got cheated on, I don't want to know. I can understand why she wanted to know because she loved you. You know, she was hurt. All that. I don't want to know. Just tell me you cheated on me. Because whether you cheat on me with one bitch, you cheated on me with 18 bitches. 18 bitches is worse than one bitch. But let me tell you something. If it's one bitch. It's like, all right,
but you know what?
I just need to know that you cheated.
You know
so
what?
I can decide. But you tell me 18 bitches is different. That's when you
know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy though?
But as a man, if I'm being sneaky, I wouldn't have said shit. I would have just stopped.
Yo, some women would be less upset at the 18 bitches over X amount of years versus one bitch over that same amount of time.
That's why I said I don't need to know. I don't need to know. I don't need to know if it was 18 bitches or if it was one bitch that you really just love more than me. What's going on? Question myself what I'm not doing. So, if it's 18 bitches, I feel a little bit better because it's like, okay,
so
he didn't like these bitches, he was just fucking them. Either way, you was cheating. Just tell me that.
So has there been any other
and she tried, but that's the thing.
Situation we had to try to regain trust from because that was clearly was not going to happen.
Too far gone at that point.
Yeah. At that point, listen. At that point, it's like I know some people stay through shit like that.
Now, do you think?
Now let me 5 years.
Now let me ask you. Now let me ask you something.
It's hard to get past that.
Let me ask you something and be honest. Do you think that if she would have gave you that trust back, that she could have really trusted you?
That she really could have trusted me?
Yeah. Do you think if she would have gave you that trust back, you would have really been monogamous and wouldn't have tried to fuck any other women?
Can I put a remix on that?
I probably wouldn't have did it, but I wouldn't have said shit. I would have been, you know what I mean?
You would have did it, but like you would have said shit?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have broke her.
Kept cheating?
You might be a pussy.
You saying you would have kept cheating?
Not kept cheating, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no telling I may have had a moment. You know what I mean?
Okay, so that was going to be my remix. So if you think that you cheated on her, I'm going to say 18, because goddamn, more than one is too much. All right? So,
damn, 18?
We just don't
she
say
18 on
right?
you, nigga.
Right? So, if you cheated with 18 bitches, right? Let's cut it down to 8. 18 is wild. 18 is wild. Let's cut it down to 8. So you cheated with 8 bitches, right? And I know this.
I think that was around enough.
I take you back.
He said that was
around
enough.
Do you think that you can trust me after that, though? Even if I take you back, do you think that you could trust me after that?
Not 100%, no.
Exactly. So that's why you can never gain that type of trust back. Because even if I take you back because I'm weak or whatever you want to call it, or I just love you so much that I'm gonna choose to forgive you, you never gonna trust me because of the bullshit that you did, right? So that's why you can't fully gain my trust back because now we can't trust each other, and it's a problem that's why that don't work.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit did not work.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna cap. I try to be very healthy in relationships, but if you cheat on me with 8 bitches, do not trust me after that. Oh God.
Oh God.
Gee, do not trust me after that. Yeah, I'm not even interested no more.
Dossie's basically saying once you explain that you're cheating, just break up with her.
Listen, I'm not gonna cheat back. But I'm not interested more. Interested. I'm single and you're in a relationship. That's how that goes. Don't trust me after that, because I ain't interested. Mark, I am very disappointed.
No, don't
Mark,
do that.
I am very disappointed. Damn. Did you learn your lesson though?
You know what I'm saying?
Did you learn your lesson?
Did you learn from it though?
Yeah, I did. I definitely learned from it for sure.
Wait, hold up.
Okay, so let me tell you. Let me tell you something.
Hold on. I got a 3-year-old. What did you learn from it?
What I learned from it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm unhappy, then get out of the relationship.
Okay.
Period. There we go.
It's that simple.
Y'all heard that, ladies in the chat. Mark, are you single or no?
Yeah, I'm single.
Okay, you heard that in the chat, ladies.
Where can they follow you, Mark? Where can they follow you?
Mark _Rich _.
How do you spell it? Spell it for him.
MARQ.
Oh, you know what? Oh, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put this.
Look at him.
I'm gonna put this on the screen. MARQ _
Mark learned from his lessons, ladies.
That's it right there.
Follow him at where?
No, that's not it. That's it right there.
You can follow Mark at where?
At Mark Rich. That is MARQ _ Rich.
Shoot your shot. Mark, tell us about yourself. Do you like long walks on the beach? How old are you? Where do you live? Let the ladies know. What's up?
Nah, man, listen. I'm chilling right now. I got a son, you know what I'm saying? I'm focused on him. I work hard. I do music, you know. So right now, you know, I'm just enjoying the single life.
Okay, y'all. Mark ain't looking for nothing serious. So go follow him though.
So now.
Yeah, unless the right one come along, you know what
under what circumstances can trust be regained? Is there any?
I think once that trust is broken, I don't think it's no going back.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's over.
I thought about it today. I was like, And what
you think, B?
What happens if, right?
You see
someone. Damn. Yeah, I messed up. I want to say this correctly. But
think about it for a second. I thought about it today. I said, you know what?
Bro, the male ego is just too
fucking... See, you
crazy as hell.
And that's the thing. You're thinking about it from one perspective.
Can you even imagine that?
What's that?
You fucked up and she forgave you, but you fucked up so bad and your ego's so big that you can't even accept that she forgave you. Ain't that crazy?
Right.
Ain't that crazy?
But I was thinking,
get y'all shit together, bro.
See, and that's
get it together.
I was just saying. I was thinking earlier. I was like, under what circumstances? I remember years ago, I had an argument with a woman one time. We was arguing about an R. Kelly song. You know, the R. Kelly. No, let me tell you. You know what the R. Kelly song we was arguing about? The R. Kelly song we was arguing about was A Woman's Love. You know, there was a song where R. Kelly was singing about.
You should have a woman's fed up.
No, not a woman's fed up. Not a woman's fed up. A woman's love. It's the song where he's in the video where there's like 100 mics and he's singing. And he's talking about how a woman just loves him so much. And no matter how much she fucks up, and no matter how much he fucks up, she's always there. You know? And I had a disagreement with this woman about it. And she was saying he was talking about his wife. And I was like, nah, that's not his wife. He's talking about his mother. You know? His wife, he can do shit to make his wife stop loving him. You know? But his mother, he can do no wrong in her eyes. You know?
Right.
So that's what made me start thinking about, you know what? My children could do things and break my trust a bunch of times, but they can always kind of seem to earn it back. You know? Like, if my daughter gets speeding tickets and I tell her not to speed, you know? She broke my trust because she said she wasn't going to speed. But you know what? I'm still going to let her drive her car because somehow she's going to earn back my trust to where I'm going to trust her to not speed. You know what I'm saying? And
you know what's crazy? That's true.
You know? So there's different levels of forgiveness.
I tell niggas all the time, play with your mammy, not me.
You know? There's different ways of motherfucking forgiveness and shit like that. You know?
Play with your mammy, not me, because I'm not the one to play with. She gonna forget your little ugly ass. I'm not, okay? It's very true. Mothers have a soft spot for their sons.
But only mothers will forgive you for with that trust, because all fathers will not forgive you.
Exactly.
True,
Only your mother can love
They'll
you.
never talk to you again.
True indeed. Some will though. You know?
That's very true. I can see that.
You know? Now what if the
That's why we only got one song for Father's Day.
What song is that? I don't even know what that song is.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Oh,
shit. That was not the
That's
song I was
our
thinking
anthem,
about for Father's Day. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, that's a wild anthem.
Oh man.
Yeah, for real.
Because
too many people don't take kindly to dance with my father again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now what if trust is broken off of wrong ideas and shit like that? Has that ever happened?
Yes.
Where people think some things and it's not actually what it is, and that makes trust broken? Is that repairable or not?
Yes. Now I'm gonna say that's 6 out of 10 men and women relationships.
You think so?
You look like you filming a commercial. Say it again.
I feel like that's 6 out of 10 men and women relationships.
You think so? Okay. Yeah. All right.
6 out of 10 what?
Men and women relationships.
Men and women relationships.
Heterosexual.
Wait. One more time.
Because you know what I used to tell Mo?
What's that?
She used to act funny. Love me like the ones that love me in your head.
Word.
What the hell?
Because
sometimes your head don't love them though. Sometimes just your heart love them, and your head is like this some bullshit.
Understand what I'm saying. Sometimes you think, oh, nah, this nigga got a side bitch, or he got some side bitches, and he doing this and that with them, and this and that, and that's in your head. And the nigga at home with the Xbox controller chilling like this, smoking a blunt, and you like, nah, he's out doing whatever with all these women. You know what? Love him like the chicks in your head love him. You understand what I'm saying?
Now let me counteract that, because I'm not every woman, right? Mm-hmm. So I would never think that you got hella bitches if you didn't give me if I didn't see, hear, or no, if I didn't see with my eyes physical evidence that you got bitches. Because guess what? If we were on the level where I thought that you had bitches, guess what? I'm gonna have bitches too, and I'm gonna have niggas too, right? Mm-hmm. So we ain't even gonna go there, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm not the female that's gonna think that I'm gonna trust you until you give me a reason not to, right? And that's only physical evidence. I'm not a assumer. I don't like to assume things. So if I think something's going on because I've seen something, I'm gonna ask you directly, straight up. What's up? What's going on?
Files over there.
Oh, I'm very direct. What's up? What's going on? Because I know that if I think about it, I'm gonna go outlandish. I'm not an overthinker. I'm not an assumer. I'm not none of that. You know why? Because I'm gonna ask you straight up. I don't even want to go that way. I'm gonna ask you, so I know for a fact. I asked the source. This is what source said. This is what I think is going on. This is what source said. That's how we gonna go about it. He said, whatever, cool. Until you give me a reason not to trust that. I'm that type of person.
All right, so you in the 4. I said 6 out of 10.
Very direct, very direct. And I like to have, I'm very free. So it's like, what we doing? I'm on what you on. I'm on what you on, pretty much. If you want an open relationship, I'm open to that. We can do that. Let's discuss that first, though. If you want to be monogamous, I'm on that. Let's run that. But there's an issue when there's indirect communication. And it's like, okay, so you said this, but this is what you're showing me. So are we both free to do this? Because, you know, it's lit. I could be lit. I have no problem with that. But if this is what you want, stop motherfucking playing with me. Period. Don't play with me. So what's up? I'm on whatever time you on. Just let me know what the fuck we doing and stick to that. That's what I'm on. I know most women ain't on that, but that's what I'm on.
That's shot number 7, by the way, I think. As long as that's
I'm gonna take another shot, y'all. My wine got me a little lit. Cheers. Bees, where your drink at?
Bees,
Mark, you got a drink?
You see it? Look, watch.
Nah, I'm just
my drink
open out, and I ain't saying regular shit.
I'll take it.
So that cloud of smoke? It's my drink.
I toasted to it. But yeah, I think you just gotta know the person you're dealing with, because not every woman is like very like strict, like, okay, let's not do this, this, and this. I think some people are open to it. It's just the transparency and the communication that's off. It's like, okay, it wouldn't be a problem until you make it a problem. But just be clear on what's going on and what you're doing. Again, trust. Pretty much.
Has anybody broken trust with you and been able to regain it back?
Has anybody? Yes. And you know why?
Why is that?
Because, and that's a flaw of mine. Sometimes people do me dirty. Like I'm very guarded. So like I'm free. I'm friendly, but I'm very guarded with like the real me. You probably won't meet that until you give me a reason to. But I'm still outgoing. I'm still whatever. I'm still genuine. So it's like, I've had people lie to me, whether it's about something big, something small. Either way, I feel like if you lie to me, I can't fuck with you. Because if you lie about something small, you're gonna lie about something big. You lie about big shit, I'm sure you're lying about small shit. So either way, if you lie, I can't trust you. Period. And that's just that with me. I'm very big on that. And I feel like if you move that way, I can't trust you. And of course I'm gonna say something, but when I love you, whether it's I love you as a friend, like something platonic, or I love you as like relationship sense. But in both senses, it's like you're showing me that I can't trust you, but because I love you, I'm gonna probably still deal with you. I'll probably still talk to you. Of course, you still gonna get all this heat because you got me fucked up. But because I love you, I still have like a soft spot for you. So yes, probably I'll still talk to you. I might block you, or I may not talk to you, but I still love you unconditionally. So I'm gonna still maybe respond to your message when I unblock you, because you know how I block people and then I unblock them because I'm like, okay, I was just mad in the moment. But like, I don't know. Sometimes you can. I feel like I have talked to people after that. I have. And then until they give me another reason for me to remember, like, oh, this is why I should have stopped fucking with you a long time ago. That's when I cut them off.
Okay.
So yes and no.
How about you, Bees?
Yes
Anybody
and no.
ever broke your trust and regained your trust?
Yeah, that shit's happened.
It has?
That shit's happened many a times. But I mean, it is
This
what it
nigga
is.
said many a
Depends on the
times. This nigga
situation.
said many a
What
times.
happened, though, you know?
Okay. All right. Well, me
Just
personally,
forgive who you want to forgive.
I've never had.
I gotta
anybody-
trust you to do something and you ain't do it. You know what I mean? Any shit like that.
I've never had anybody that broke my trust and tried to regain it back. You know, it's like they were just like, "Fuck it." I never had anybody that tried to care.
Man. Wow.
I'm just saying. You know, I've never actually, I've never experienced that before. You know, so I wouldn't know how that actually goes. I've tried to regain trust before. You know, I've always got accused for things that it looked like I would be doing, but actually wasn't doing, but it kind of looked like it. I can understand that, but it was weird. It was different. It was different, you know? You know? I got accused for cheating without actually ever fucking anybody. That's what happened in my life, you know? But that's some weird shit, you know?
Do you believe that cheating is only fucking though?
No, it's not only fucking. It's not only fucking. At a time, I thought it was only fucking, you know? I thought that speaking to somebody was not cheating because it wasn't fucking, but then I realized that if it's a secret, it is kind of cheating. Oh shit! I pulled my headphones out. I realized that was kind of cheating. If you gotta keep it a secret, I guess it's kind of cheating, you know.
So were you really accused of something that you wasn't doing though?
Well, I was ignorant at the time. I didn't really understand that, you know, because I didn't really have many relationships. So, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Bees.
Yeah.
Have you ever done something like that? Oh no, Mark. You've already answered.
Well, we already know Mark has done something. Yeah, he had.
Oh, you right. I forgot. Mark had the 18 bitches. My bad.
Nah, don't do that.
8. My bad.
I kid.
I kid, for real.
Oh, I also wanted to say.
Damn. I forgot who I was asking. Mark, were you a pimp?
I also wanted to say, yo.
Were you a pimp?
Mark.
No.
Mark got me in trouble one time. Mark actually started an argument in my house one time, and he doesn't even know it. You know.
Let me tell you something. The fact that you just tried to tell us how his relationship ended, and then he was responsible for yours, tells me that the issue was that y'all two.
No, check it out.
Let me each other business too much.
Let me finish. When he came,
anything started yet? Don't jump the gun.
Yo, when he came,
I'm sorry.
When he came to me and my boy P, and he said, "Yo, this is what I did. I told her. I just confessed and blah blah blah." We was like, "Nigga, you wasn't supposed to say nothing." You know, at this point, you did X amount of dirt. You wasn't supposed to say shit. If you wanted your wife to be happy, you was supposed to take that shit to your grave, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what I told that.
You see why I don't trust.
This is what I told her. And this is because he done so much. You know, I said, you're supposed to take that to your grave. If you really cared for her, if you didn't want to hurt her, you're supposed to take that to your grave. This nigga here gets into an argument or some shit one night, right? Hey, what's this?
Do you see my face?
What's this?
I feel like B's on my side. I'm gonna explain later. Okay?
Let me finish. This nigga gets into an argument one night, right? Right? And you know what this nigga says? At least I told you. He says, at least I told you. Khary said I shouldn't have told you.
Mark, you a snitch. You a snitch. Oh God.
Right. And
what
then
the hell?
So being
Mark.
I didn't know if
so
go
wait.
back and say something.
That's her sister, nigga. So she goes and tells her sister, "Oh, Khary told Mark he's sitting and said shit." So now,
so y'all dating sisters.
Yes.
So this.
Wait.
Okay.
So now,
I'm gonna tell you how I'm still right in the end, but okay.
So now, she goes back and says, "Yo, Khary says he wouldn't have said shit." Right? So now, even though me have never cheated a day in my fucking life,
but you did. But continue.
After the fact. This was after the fact. This was after the fact.
He said, okay, I don't know if y'all caught this, but he said he was talking to another woman secretly.
This was
he didn't
after
think
the
he
fact.
thinks that because he was ignorant to the fact that it was cheating, that it wasn't really cheating, but then he realized later that it was cheating, right?
I will explain
So in the end, he still was cheating.
I will
he wasn't
explain
just
that.
accused of cheating that he didn't do. He really was, right?
I will explain that. This was after. I did that after the fact.
Y'all messy
right?
as hell.
I
God
did that
damn.
after the fact, not before the fact, you know? That was afterwards, you know? So he goes and says, yo, Khary says he wouldn't have said shit.
These ain't none of the bullshit.
Right?
I love it.
She says, yo, Khary said he wouldn't have said shit. So now that starts an argument in my house. And I'm like, yo, I ain't even do shit.
I think I apologize.
Yeah, because you talking to bitches you ain't supposed to be talking to. So both of y'all was in each other's business. That was y'all
let me finish. That happened way after.
That's crazy.
That happened
but do you
after.
see how
Okay.
like when I said the trust thing can't be rebuilt and like
that came after.
you cheating, you saying that because at the moment you didn't know it was cheating?
No,
makes it okay,
right, I didn't know,
or
let me,
takes away the sting.
Okay.
It doesn't. Let me still cheating.
Okay, let me explain. Let me explain what. So with my with my situation, right? With my situation, right? There was a couple of years. I was married for a while, so I was married for a long time, right? What you over there laughing at?
I'm sorry.
What you laughing at over there?
Your brother said y'all both. He called y'all snitching. Snitching.
Now I don't think he's
snitching on each other. What the fuck y'all got going on?
You know, but
Yo, that's funny as hell.
With my situation, with my situation, I was married for a long time. I was married for about 18 years total, right? Before I was together for about 12 years, right? But for probably about the last 3 years of the good times in my marriage, right? I had complaints. I was like, you know what? I don't feel like there's really a lot of love going on. I don't really feel the love. You know what I'm saying? I expressed that quite a few times over a period of time over the years. You know what I'm saying? And then one day, an ex of mine jumped in my DM on Facebook. I was new to Facebook and shit like that. She jumped in my DM. She said, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, how's it going? Blah, 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 blah. I didn't think nothing of it because I spoke to people in my past before and it was just, hey, how you doing? Seeing how you doing? I haven't spoke to you in a while. So that's how I took it. One day she hit me up and she started flirting with me. You know, she kind of started talking about sex we used to have back in the days and shit like that. And I was like, you know what? I don't really get people flirting with me, so I enjoyed it, you know? And it kind of went on a little bit, and that's what happened. That's what happened.
Okay.
What?
Listen.
That's what happened.
If I was your ex-wife, I would think if I was your ex-wife and you told me this story, I would think you were completely full of shit. Let's start there.
Okay.
Completely full of shit.
That's what happened.
Damn.
Because the way you describing it is like, okay, yes, I was talking to this girl secretly. I didn't say anything. I feel like you accused me of something I wasn't doing because I didn't know that I was cheating. I didn't think that I was cheating at the time. But now that you bring it up, now that you explain yourself, it is cheating because I wouldn't want you to do the same thing, right? So I wouldn't want you to do the same thing. So it is cheating. I understand that now. But I only did it because you didn't give me the love that I wanted to have. You didn't make me feel wanted, et cetera, et cetera. So I feel justified. But at the end of the day, it's like, okay, regardless of all of that, you cheated. You didn't feel love, but you cheated at the
right.
You cheated at the end of the day. So regardless of all that
realized
shit you
at the
about,
end,
you still cheated.
Right, which I realized.
Then, you know, you could have just left if you felt unappreciated. So really, that story was it was unnecessary.
Well, just leaving a marriage because you don't feel love for a little while isn't really a good reason to leave a marriage. And I say that because marriage is supposed to be through the thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? Through the thick and thin. And I was just at a weak point where I just like, nobody's flirting with me for a while, so I didn't know how to respond when somebody flirted with me. So when they did, and when she did flirt with me,
she gave you butterflies, Khary.
When she did flirt with me, I felt like it was safe, and I felt like it was safe because she was 1,000 miles away. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if she lived around wait, let me finish. If she lived around the corner, I probably would not have
but
flirted
guess
with
what?
her.
Guess what?
What's that?
If your wife did the same thing to you, so that'll nip all that shit in the bud.
Mm-hmm.
If your wife did the same shit that you did under the same circumstances, how would you feel when you found out about it?
Well, me personally, I would have felt the way because I'm a loving individual. You know, it's like you can't say, "Hey, you don't flirt with me." You can't say the same things to me that I would say to you. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But
that's bullshit.
No,
that's bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit.
That's real shit, though.
No, it's not bullshit.
Wayne said Khary got scooped.
Yeah, I got scooped by an ex.
Wayne said somebody scooped you up.
I got scooped by an ex and didn't even realize it. You know. Meanwhile, she's still in her. She's still in.
It on purpose.
Meanwhile, she's still in the same relationship that she was in back then.
Yo, that's fun. Hey, did you get flued out, bro?
Nah,
well, y'all both was cheating.
You know,
can you really say that? Like, I don't know. I feel like if I was cheating at the same time as somebody else, I would feel like, damn, I deserved it. I can't even really say shit.
You know, when I looked at it, at first I didn't see it as cheating. You know, at first I saw it more like, wait, let me finish. I didn't see it as cheating before because me and my ex had called one of them sex lines before. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking around and shit like that. And I kind of looked at it like that, so that's why I didn't feel like I was really cheating while I was doing it. But then after I examined it, I was like, yeah, I kind of was. Yeah. What's so funny?
I'm too drunk for this. Sorry. Listen.
What's so funny? What's so funny? But you know what? She never trusted me after that.
Listen, stop telling these people business.
She never trusted me after that either.
Listen, stop telling these people. I'm laughing because Beezus, if he didn't laugh, I would have been so straight. But stop telling these people business.
What?
Nah, but I don't know. I wouldn't have trusted your ass either.
Yeah, you know.
You and Wayne. Look. I mean, not you and Wayne. You and Mark. That's why y'all both in the situation.
But you know what?
Oh man.
Hey, I'm happy.
Yeah,
did y'all learn from it though?
Single.
Did y'all learn from it? Seriously. If y'all learn from it, it's cool. I guess.
Yeah, I definitely learned something from it.
It's like I felt like these calling the sex lives.
Yeah, that's what it felt like, yo. That's what it felt like when I wasn't touching nobody. I didn't plan on touching nobody. You know, it was just, you know what I'm saying? That's what it felt like. I don't know.
Yo, that's funny.
I can't do.
Oh man.
These bees don't keep laughing. I just.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, yo, I admitted that shit, and that nigga just denied.
Yo, that's what it felt like. But
look at Cheryl.
But also,
Cheryl is highly disappointed in the chat, Khary.
But also,
you got her fucked up.
But
she
also,
thought you were better
okay. But also, that was also my very first real relationship. You know, so I never gone through any of that shit before. You know, I've never gone through any of that relationship shit before where people fuck up and do things. That never happened before. It took fucking over 10 years for some shit like that to happen. So, you know, ignorance. That's all.
E for effort.
You know?
Now, if you knew better, you would have did better. No?
You do better, you do better. Period.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So.
E for effort.
Yeah. Never regained her trust after that. Which I didn't think I didn't think I did too bad, you know? I didn't think I did too bad. Like,
he called y'all snitching too.
Yo, that's funny as hell too.
I didn't think I did too bad, tell you the truth.
Okay, he said, are you, okay, Kai said, are you saying flirting is cheating? I missed it. I don't think that all flirting is cheating. I think at a certain point it becomes cheating. So I think we all have a little percentage of flirt in us.
So, okay.
And
so
it's just bound to happen. It don't have to be a deep flirt.
Okay,
it
so
can
you're
just be
saying,
like, you know, real witty or whatever.
So you're saying flirting for a drink isn't flirting, but flirting and then exchanging numbers and doing shit like that is flirting to the extreme.
Listen,
I'm not reading the comments no more, y'all.
With nobody in front of me unless we getting a discount on the bill. That's
period. So that's how I feel. I feel like, okay, if you flirt with somebody and I'm not there, I don't know about it. Whatever. Whatever. It's a little witty exchange to me. Whatever. Y'all had a little chemistry, whatever. It's the point that little witty exchange turns into something that is unacceptable for me.
Okay.
And if you're gonna do it in front of me, we gotta fuck with each other like that. We gotta understand this our relationship. Listen, if I flirt with this man, right? These $200 crowd legs is gonna turn into $150. Okay. So, and it ain't even gotta be that deep. I just gotta smile.
You gotta jump up and down. It's all good.
I don't know if I like.
But you know that we on the same page. So we finesse the niggas together. That's different, bro.
Okay.
Y'all niggas that be flirting and it turns into something that's cheating.
I feel like a piece of meat before.
Listen, if you flirted with Susan when you went to Starbucks and I wasn't there, that's between you and Susan. The moment that y'all took it from that moment to another moment, that's cheating. I'm not okay with that. That's bullshit. Okay? That's too much.
All right.
You're doing too much. Too much.
Listen, like, I got a party coming up, right? And this particular party is for a customer. Well, basically, I have one customer who's basically events, you might as well say. One event is for his mother, and one event is for himself. But it's basically a wedding or whatever. But his mother is like, I guess her little 28 girl, little whatever. But I'm bartending for this, right? So do you know how I'm about to set myself up?
I understand. You're gonna be in there with a lot of young women, probably a lot of young, nice looking women. Probably a lot of nice looking women that then got their bodies done and they just look good, you know? Whatever the case may be. Look at B's frozen. Look at him already fucking up. Look at him.
Oh, I think his connection froze up on us.
You see him frozen?
Yeah, he froze over there.
He's frozen on my screen. Look at him.
Yeah,
that's gonna be him bartending, looking just like that. Like,
B's gonna have to reconnect. I'm gonna have to change up some screens over here. I don't know, you kind of froze and shit. The shit done switched up on me. Y'all on different sides now and shit.
Word, I'm like, yo, I'm looking, and I'm like, yo, why is Tati looking at me like that? It's like, I'm here.
All right. I was about to say, did you freeze again?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, man. Oh, shit.
Be strong, though. Be strong. You got it in you.
Yo, I just told a whole story, but you was froze. You was like...
So you was froze for us, but you was froze for us, and we was froze for you. It was kind of like the Superman shit, huh? Oh, shit.
Yo, my shit jumped out the Zoom and went back in the Zoom.
Okay, yeah.
Pretty much.
You gotta jump positions on me over here, too. You know? So what else we got to say? We got anything else? What else we got to say about this topic over here? Can you regain trust? Is there any regaining trust? I say it depends.
Yeah. Yo, it all depends on how much your heart is in it. You know, it's how unconditional your love is for somebody. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the person. Some people have been hurt a little bit more than others. So they're willing to accept certain things. Some people can't deal with it. So I think it's a preference thing.
Now, should people let their past hurt dictate some of their future? With the way they treat people?
No.
Most definitely. That's how you learn lessons, but to an extent.
I mean, you gotta learn to let go of some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this person is that person. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's very much so true.
Just because somebody may do something once or twice, you know what I'm saying, don't make them the same person that you dealt with. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes if people have the same traits and you meet like a bunch of people with the same traits, that means it's probably just a general trait. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't know about that one.
But
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I feel like me personally, I feel like the whole narrative of we're talking about trust. So okay. So I feel like if I was cheating on the past, and I don't even think it has to be just cheating either. I think sometimes people's family plays into factor. I think sometimes people's friend plays into factors as to why people don't trust, not just cheating. So I think that for a person, maybe if they've been through shit like that, I think that their lesson, maybe the lesson that they took away from the situation is to not stay into things that don't serve you so long. So maybe it's like, okay, if they learned the lesson of, okay, I stay in things too long, I need to know when to pull out, when it's just not to my favor. And maybe you meet certain people after that, and they show those same traits, the same traits of lying or manipulating or controlling or whatever toxic trait you want to talk about. But they show those same traits. I've been through those two situations or a situation. I wouldn't engage in it if it shows the same traits and some shit like that. Because I think that some things are things that you can work through. Sometimes there are miscommunication issues. Sometimes there are misunderstandings where maybe we're just not on the same page, but then after we discuss it, we're on the same page. That's different than lying, cheating, manipulating, controlling, and abusing, etc. That type of shit. I think those type of things are different. So if you're showing the same traits of things that I went through earlier and I've learned, okay, this ain't something that I can engage in, I'm probably 10 times out of 10 not going to deal with you. I'm not going to deal with you because I don't believe that love or unconditional love means that, okay, you do this to me, I forgive you, and now we're living happily ever after. No. I think that people fuck up. Definitely. We all fuck up. But I think that it depends on the capacity that I'm willing to forgive you in. And also it depends on you already knowing that I don't tolerate that type of shit. People have a choice. You don't just betray people or lie to them or manipulate them on accident. You do it on purpose with intent. So if you're doing that, I'm cool on that because I've already been through that. I don't want to be bothered with that. So I think it depends on the capacity that I want to forgive you. And I also think that it depends on what you do. Because if you lying and cheating, etc., I don't want no parts of it because I've been through that, done that, whatever. I don't feel like I need to forgive you for some shit for me to love you or for you to realize that I really fuck with you or whatever it is. I don't think you should do me dirty and I should forgive you for us to live happily ever after. I think that shit just gonna come with respect. You're not gonna try me like that.
Got you. Anybody else got anything else before we get ready to close out?
Good talk, man.
Yeah, I thought that was very good talk.
I think it was a good talk. I think it was.
Wayne Mills doing the chat, but judging the man before you know him, you don't know him yet. That's what Wayne Mills says in the chat. I thought that was a really good
judging
talk,
man before you know him. I don't think that I judge people before I know them. I think it takes for you to do something for me to realize that that's what's going on, for me to be like, okay, this isn't something that I want to invest my time in. I wouldn't just accuse you of something. I would have to see it and really know that it's going on for me to be like, okay, that's it. I can't invest myself in that. But I would never prejudge somebody and be like, okay, I feel like they're cheating because I'm scarred and I'm, I've been lied to, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm just not going to trust you because you're a man. I'm not on that type of time.
Got you.
But I know some people are, though.
Understand.
He said he's still mad at Mark.
Yo, that's funny as hell.
That was pretty fucked up, Mark.
I know. I apologize several times.
Let's get ready to wrap this up.
Damn, you done ruined my whole marriage.
Yo.
We're getting ready to wrap this shit up, though.
Hey, I'm
man.
sorry, bro.
Yo, Basketball Hall of Fame just passed that. That just passed back, by the way. Kobe was inducted, which I think we all like. Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, WNBA's Indiana Fever legend Tamika Catchings, Coach Jimmy McKay, Barbara Stevens, Eddie Sutton, and Rudy Tomjanovich was also put in there. Swiss basketball executive Patrick Budden was posthumously, I can't say that word, posthumously, you know how to say it, you know what I mean. And he was inducted after he passed away. He was inducted into the International Committee, so those people were inducted into the Hall of Fame, which I think was dope. Pray for Palestine. Palestine is going nuts over there. I'm not even sure how to report on that right now. I had a couple of too many shots and shit like that. I appreciate everybody for joining us. I appreciate you for calling in, Mark, and shit, joining in the conversation and telling us about the 18 went down to 8 and shit like that.
Yo, that's funny as shit.
All right, y'all. Appreciate you, brother.
That was funny. That's crazy.
All right, I'm going to holler at you, man. Appreciate you joining.
All right, bet.
All right.
Bye.
Peace, y'all.
Peace, Mark.
All right, so Mark is off the line. That was crazy, yo. Khary says, yo, Israeli government is a terrorist organization, which I do agree with you on that one, which everything is going on in Palestine and shit like that. I think I talked a little bit about that on Friday and shit. Yo, Tati, I appreciate you for joining. Bees, I appreciate you for joining. We're going to get ready to get up out of here. It's 11:47. It's late as fuck. Did not plan on going this late this evening,
shit.
But may the rest of your week be great. Do your best to stay sucker free. Keep a smile on your face. See you on Friday night. It was a fun show. We getting up out of here. And I got to take a piss, man.
Bye, guys. Good night. Be safe, y'all.
Night.
Y'all some whores. Y'all know that?
You are now tuned into Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib.